This my winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along. Winning season. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come. Winning season. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along. Winning season. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come. Winning season. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. Like Khaled say, my Mondays feel like Saturdays. I hustle hard like Ace Hood. I'm the CEO, I should play Suge, I should play Pop. All eyes on me, cause I'm the shit. Got you flies on me, my old self up and died on me. Labels lied to me, still I rise, homie. I'm the plug, now the city need me. Games changing like the seasons. They signing for no reason. I'ma make them sell it, so ready, here I go. Throw some color in your hair, show your underwear. Now it's red or blue, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nipsey told me to invest, get an asset, finna double up. Want some other stuff, out of trouble much, I've been hustling. I'm the game changer, I'm the ringer man, don't tempt me. David Ruffin, they be bluffing. I've been winning, grinning to the ceiling, screaming what I'm feeling. Every day I tell myself that this a winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along. Winning season, yeah. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come. Winning season, yeah. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along. Winning season, yeah. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come. Winning season, yeah. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. I work hard so I can chill later. Chase a goal, make a nigga feel greater. Used to worry if I have a meal later. Real major hustle with my tail pager. Make it big, this is Baltimore. With bullets sing like the Commodores. I gotta rise up and make it out. But the rap scene said you wait for clout. I been spitting real, they don't want that. They want come right, yeah they love that. All my L's looking like W's. Hit the radio, now they loving you. I remember they ain't pay attention and I remember when they used to laugh. Oh, I would laugh too, cause my future gon' make them mad. Now I got a bag, now I gotta brag. See me in the jag, now I gotta laugh with the roof off. I've been working, trying to prove it wrong. Wrote a little song, now they see me on why it takes so long. Table turn like windmills, small change turn to big bills. Back then we rode big wheels, fast forward still riding big wheels. This my winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along. Winning season. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come. Winning season. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along. Winning season. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come. Winning season. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season.
Welcome in, welcome in. We are just getting started. Go ahead and grab your spot in line if you have not. Let's see, we are just getting started. Rollins, dope name. Huh. What's going on here? Something a little different. Something a little different. Looks like something I gotta fix. And there we go. Welcome in, Chaos. We are just getting the ball rolling. Go ahead and grab your spot in line, guys. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. We're just going to give the stream a minute to take off. Got to let all our campaigns go out there. In the meantime, big shout out to Kaya Rain, who joined us yesterday. She was already put up on our Instagram. Let's go check that out. So we're up to 1,338 in less than 24 hours. Really, really good start. What up, Slime 1K? So guys, don't forget, every 10 likes on the video, we give out a free skip the line. We are just getting started, so you guys got a really good spot in line. Feel free to let me know if you guys have any questions about 31 Records, about myself. I'm Joe, I'm the owner of 31. This is stream number, I don't know, we're getting up there. 280, maybe. Yesterday's was a fun one, an interesting one, a different one. Shout out to Bose. Thank you so much for checking in. Play your hits. Yeah, man, go ahead and check in. All the info's in the chat, in the description. And then do me a favor, after you check in, after you like the video, go ahead and... Ooh, actually I gotta check something. Go ahead and drop a comment with your city. Always love to see where we're reaching out to. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Go ahead and grab your spot in line. All right, let's see where you guys from. We got Hudson, Florida in the house, Richmond, Virginia. Hey, Joshua, if you want to put your name up on there, you just got to fill out the form. It's in the chat, in the description. It takes 3 seconds. Hang tight, guys. We're going to get started in just a minute. Just letting the stream build up a little bit, let all the messages go out, you know, all that good stuff. Miami's in the house. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Go ahead and check in. Grab your spot in line. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in yet. Of course, feel free to let me know if you guys have any questions. My name's Joe. I'm the owner of 31 Records. We're going to review your music, give you a bunch of feedback. Everyone in the chat's going to give you a bunch of feedback. What up, fat guy? And of course, after you check in, don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes, we give out a free skip the line. We're going to kick this stream off once we hit our first 10 likes and randomly select who goes first. Rollins with another. Good stuff, dude. So if you're just joining, go ahead and check in. It's in the chat, in the description. From there, like the video. Every 10 likes, we give out a free skip the line. And then after that, drop a comment with your city. Always love to see where we're reaching out to. Alright, let's see where we're at. Alright guys, 6 likes away and we will get the stream started. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in yet. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. We are just getting started. You guys are lucky. You got a nice early spot in the stream before another fucking 100 people check in today. Baby 6, welcome back. Slime 1K, another one. Good stuff. So if you guys are just joining, you don't see your name up on the screen, you got to go ahead and check in. It's in the chat. It's in the description. Nicole Hooper says, where is Mir Whoop? You guys got to go ahead and check in. Guys, 5 likes away from our first free skip the line and kicking off the stream. Oh, you want to see them now? Well, go ahead and check in. Nothing I can do until you guys put your name on the list. Nomad Baby. Welcome in, dude. Storm Touch with another. Good stuff. Guys, 5 more likes and we're randomly going to select who goes first today. So after you check in, don't forget to hit the like button. Remember, the more likes we have, the more viewers we have, the more fans you get to make, the more feedback you guys get on your music. Has anyone ever gotten a label deal? And look at that. The person who got a deal yesterday, Kaya, just commented right after you. So Kaya was approved yesterday. She was posted last night, and let's see what are her numbers in the first. We're not even 24 hours in. But let's see. Kaya just started with us yesterday. We already got her up to 1,346 views. If you go over to our Instagram, you see all the artists that we promote. Alright guys, 4 likes away from getting this ball rolling. Ike Jackson, what up? Abmafatino. It's a new one for me. Mirwap and R4LE. And everyone give a big shout out, a big ear to my wife Panic in the chat. We hit 10 likes, we're gonna get the ball rolling. Someone from Philly is calling me. Everyone collectively say fuck Philly, please. Alright. So if an artist is selected with us, the first thing we do is we promote them on our channels, and they keep 100% of their masters and royalties. So really try to focus on the key thing that most independent artists need more than anything is marketing and promotion, right? You guys got to start growing your fan base before we start getting shows, before we start paying for studio time, all that sort of stuff. We're going to take that song that I truly believe in and try to blow it up and get you some fans, and then I'll help you along the way. Alright, we're going to randomly select who goes first because we hit 10 likes. Thank you guys so much for your support. So we're going from 1 to 19. And number 9 is going first today. Yo2X. YO2X. YO 2 times. Yo 2 times. Yo maybe. Alright guys. So in the chat, I want your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. Be kind, be respectful, be helpful. We are all here to help each other out, guys. So if you like what you hear, let the artist know. If you don't, let them know why. Ayo Cartel, welcome back. Ike Jackson, welcome in. You're a new name. Alright guys, we already got 20 check-ins. And keep in mind, Nomad Baby, if you guys do not want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label, there are skip the lines available. One for 10, 2 for 15. We got credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal, all the infos, all the discussion. It is Yo-Yo. Okay, cool. I caught on to that. Alright guys, we got Yo-Yo. Team Player is the name of the track. I want your honest feedback. Don't forget to vote in the poll.
Gotta be a team player, clear hanger with the green laser. I don't see these niggas, I just see paper dollar, bitch, a team player. Good gas, I got weed flavor, baby, I've been thugging since a teenager. Gotta be a team player, if you take this shot, you gon' need chaser, crash shot, SRT, driving like a speed racer, max I. Shawty got ass, but she East Asia trap. How the junkie said nigga, but he called Cajun. Hey, who mans this? I get the clapping, what just happened, like who hand is this? Amity, man, this shit getting scary. What's the damages? Hit your bitch front and back and paint her face like canvases. Bald head, can't even pull her hair like a mannequin. Ham ass nigga ain't got no bread and cheese sandwiches. Shh. I heard what's the name, told what's the name, move carefully. I don't live in no apartments, I'm big out, she call me arrogant. Go car for car with me, please say it's so damn embarrassment. Make a movie with your bitch, niggas been a parody. I'm a dog for the shit out that bitch terrier. I heard that bitch foreign, but she like a dick American. Real trad nigga, I'ma take it to the shared. I don't wanna fight nobody, chopper singing like it's Carolyn. I come from the bottom when you up here, the air condensed. Don't wanna hurt no feelings, I went broke, ain't been back ever since. So bro, don't use no credit cards, go steal a car, don't take a little. Had to cut a couple niggas out, it wasn't making sense. I do you want the bitches or the money, nigga, take a pick. If you want some shit you never had, do something you never did. I be moving off a principle, hey bro, just let them live. Pocket watching me for what, just stop it, bro, go watch your kid. Call my chopper infamous, my doggy a chop out your real. I got all my jury on, pumping gas, I'm a walking lid. Think he bulletproof, niggas down the time for talking shit.
I'm gonna try and go down into the crowd and get to Michael Jordan. Guys, excuse me. Let me get through here. Michael Jordan is the unanimous.
Gotta be a team player. Clear hanger with the green laser on. City niggas, I just see paper dollar bitch a team player. Good gas, I got weed flavor. Baby, I've been thugging since a teenager. Gotta be a team player. If you take this shot, you gon' need chaser. Crash shot, SRT, driving like a speed racer. Max I, shawty got ass, but she East Asian. Trap how the junkie said nigga, but he Caucasian. Feelings, I went broke, ain't been back.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. And it looks like the stream is finally taking off now. Thank you guys so much for all the support. If you don't see your name up on the screen, you gotta go ahead and check in. It's at the pinned comment in the chat. It's in the description. You just fill out the form, your name automatically pops up on the screen. After you check in, don't forget to like the video. The more likes we have, the more viewers we have, it's more fans that you guys can make and more feedback that you guys get on your music. And every 10 likes, I randomly select who gets a free skip the line. So that means that your chances of getting played are even greater. If you checked in at number 26, you might not have to wait for 26 songs to get checked in. And then, of course, if you don't want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label, remember, our artists keep 100% of their masters and royalties. That means we don't take any money from them whatsoever. So if you like what we're doing, there you go. Rashad just did it. You can go ahead and skip the line. We have credit, debit, PayPal, Apple Pay. All the info's in the chat, in the description. Let me go ahead and check that skip. And then, of course, if you guys are approved, if you're signed, I'm going to go ahead and throw you up on our channels. You're going to keep 100% of your masters and royalties. I don't take any money from the artist. I take the money from this stream and I put it into promoting our artists. Our artist like Kaya, who joined us yesterday, she was approved. And she's already sitting at, let's see, she was posted less than 24 hours ago. We just hit 1,349 likes. Views rather, not likes. That would be a lot for the first 24 hours. Alright guys, so 3 more likes and we're going to give out the next free skip the line. Yo-Yo. Let's start off with the visuals. Pretty solid effort. Definitely nothing wrong with it. Comes off as pretty professional, looks good. But something in it that I'll touch on in a second. In terms of your mix, I thought it was pretty fucking great actually. Voice is nice and clear, the instrumental's nice and clear. You got a lot of different elements going on, and it came out pretty solid. One thing about the songs that I look to approve, I'm never really looking to promote any sort of like violence or strong negativity, or even for you guys who are going to submit other stuff, excessive drug use or anything like that. Like, I always keep the threshold as like, keep it PG-13 at the worst, right? Sure, you might talk about smoking some weed or something like that, but nothing on the heavier drug use or anything promoting sort of violence, and that's kind of what you got going on in here. So not too thrilled about that. I got 3 little boys, also it's just not cool, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. The one thing that, a few things that kind of stood out to me on the song that I wasn't crazy about, the length of it, it was basically 2 minutes. You had that first verse and you switched up your flow, and I thought it was fucking great, and I was like, perfect timing, you nailed it, really in the pocket, but then you never really switched up the flow after, and your hook was kind of the same flow as that second verse, so that got a little redundant. Your instrumental's not changing. You know, it's really lacking dynamics overall. Whereas, you know, there could have been spots where you pulled out the drums or, you know, put accents onto things. Switching up the flows, of course, a huge dynamic. So overall, just it feels very incomplete. You know, it's really lacking depth. It's less than 2 minutes overall. It's a verse chorus, not too many, you know, flow changes and stuff. So you're really hoping that lyrically, you know, you're gonna carry through, right? That's what's gonna keep people around. Or just your lyrics, maybe the music video afterwards and stuff like that. But I don't really see it having high replay value. We got 51% no in the poll. So here's a good thing, Yo-Yo. I don't like to write off artists. I'm never going to tell an artist, hey, I don't want to work with you. The way my label is structured, I have to go song by song. Since my artists keep 100%, I don't make money off of them. I have to find that one true song that I believe in more than anything. So you are free to submit as many as you'd like, man, and hopefully we can find that right song. But either way, the fact that I'm looking for PG-13 music in 2025 is crazy. Dude, go look at the Billboard Top 40 right now and tell me if anything in there is is safer or worse, rather, right? Like, there's no rated R stuff going on. But yeah, Yo-Yo, feel free to submit another. All right, I got a free Skip the Line to give out to you guys, and then someone else paid for a Skip the Line. Let me go ahead and check that. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let's go check these skips and keep it moving. The gentleman, I believe it was a gentleman, who said that they skipped the line. Where did you skip? I don't see any new skips right now. Let me check on my phone. Apple Pay. Yeah, I don't see any skips. Whoever said they skipped, go ahead and check. Alright, so let's go ahead and randomly select the next person. And if you guys are just joining the stream, don't forget to check in. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in, like Li Mike times 2 just did. So is it Li Mike, or is it Li Mike, or is it Lee Mike? All right, so we're gonna randomly select who goes next because we just hit 20 likes. Remember, check in, like the video, and drop a comment with your city. You vote in the poll, which is in the chat. You check in at the link in the chat, or the Streamlabs bot is also dropping the link. All right, so we're up from 1 to 30, and it's number 18. Great number. ABM Fatino. How do you pronounce that, man? Is there a typo? NBA Youngboy is not in the top 50. This has been a big thing, guys. There's no rap and hip hop in the top 40 right now since they changed the rules. Lewis Too Hot is back. Welcome back, Lewis. All right, guys. So we got ABM Fatino. That's the way I'm saying it, I guess. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to check in. Don't forget to like the video. Give some honest feedback, some constructive criticism. Try to be as helpful as possible, guys. And of course, if you don't want to wait in line, Skip the Lines are available. guys, so clearly that wasn't a submission to be signed. Someone just wanted some feedback. ABM, the first thing that I have to bring to your attention, man, visuals. Like, sure, maybe you were just putting out a demo for the sake of putting it out, but something like this, it's a short, guys, so I can't really scroll so you guys see, but it's just the audio fucking squiggles. You know, that's not going to cut it in 2025. You know, a post like that is not going to get you anywhere. You have a whole 3 likes on it. You know what I mean? So even if you're trying to, you know, kind of sample or maybe get some feedback, you still got to work on that visuals. People see you before they hear you. Now, on top of that, you need a lot of help with your mixing, right? The vocals are barely audible. Can't even tell what you're saying. The low end sounds very muddied, very mixed. So if you're doing this on your own and you're demoing, cool, time to go to a studio to really, you know, bring out the best of it, man. So I thank you so much for joining, but if you are going to get approved today, it's very rare, but I have done it where I've told artists, okay, just go ahead and fix the mix and we'll get you good to go. But if you're coming in with a really poor mix overall, not likely that you're going to get approved overall, and it's really hard to even give feedback or judgment on the songs. Alright, welcome in, welcome in. We got a bunch of people here, guys. Don't forget, every 10 likes on the video, we give out a free Skip the Line. The more likes we have, the more viewers we have, more feedback that you guys get on your music, and more fans that you guys make. For those who have been in the stream before, you guys have seen when an artist does well, they have a great song, so many people from the chat reach out to them to try to work with them for features or just to become fans. Mondo Wando, go ahead and check in. I see you here at number 29. Thank you guys so much. And remember, if you don't want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label, if you like what we're doing, our artists keep 100%. So that means I don't take any money from the artist. I take their music, I put it up on our channels, and I promote it with the funds used from those skip lines. So if you don't want to wait for 30 songs to get played, or if you just want to help support, we do have skip lines available. One for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, credit, credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat, in the description. And Elijah, you just went and skipped the line. Elijah's already approved for 31 Records, but we're waiting on his visuals. Elijah, I would love to get some of your music out, dude. Thank you so much for skipping the line, Elijah. Where are you? I thought I saw your name on the list before. Hey, I want to know in the chat if this is your first time joining us. There you go, you're 28. Let me know in the chat that say either, hey, it's my first time, or I'm returning. I've been here before and I love this stream, or hey, it's my first time and I'm just checking you guys out. Alright guys, we're 9 likes away from our next skip the line. Elijah, I can't do Spotify. The stream is set up for Spotify would just open a whole different app and it's not going to work. So hopefully if it's on Spotify, it's also on YouTube, and there it goes.
I looked a lot different.
Alright, Elijah, thank you so much for skipping the line. Really appreciate your support. So guys, give me some honest feedback, some constructive criticism. Elijah is going to give out a free skip the line because he paid for a skip the line. So it's going to be based on your feedback. So if you guys, there's no Cash App. If you guys give some really helpful feedback, some constructive criticism, then right then and there it could be your chance to get played next. Help out Elijah, guys.
She's 5'5", bright eyes, long hair flowing. Catches my breath, my heart keeps going. When I'm breaking down, she pulls me through, says the words that make me brand new. Ooh, baby, you're my peace, my escape. I think I'm in love with an angel. Yeah, she loves me even though I don't deserve her. Dream come true, how'd I find you? If we have babies, I hope they look like you. You make me feel like a kid in a candy store. Never felt this way before. Baby, you're my calm, my spark, my flame. I think I'm in love with an angel. She loves me even though I know I don't deserve her. How'd I find you? If we had babies, I hope they look like you. Like a kid in a candy store. Never felt this way before.
Alright guys, give him some honest feedback, some constructive criticism. Elijah Jones, Love with an Angel. Now if you are just joining the stream, don't forget to check in. It's at the pinned comment in the chat. It's also in the description. Rashad, I can go ahead and check your skip the line in just a second here. Yeah, Elijah's really, really great. So after you check in, you should see your name automatically pop up on the screen. Don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes, we give out a free skip the line. We're 6 likes away from randomly selecting who's going to go next. And then drop a comment with your city. Always love to see what cities we're reaching out to. We'll get into Elijah's song in just a second. Gonna go ahead and confirm that skip for Rashad. Rashad, where did you do your skip the line? I do not see it on Patreon. Let me see if I can search your name. Alright, so Elijah, you know how this goes. We're always going to start Rashad, if it's AO Cartel, you got to go ahead and upgrade. You did your skip the line back on the 20th, so you just got to upgrade to the next tier, and you'll be good to go for today. And guys, give Elijah that helpful feedback, that constructive criticism. If you were a producer and he came into the studio with this song, what would you tell him? What would you tell him to make the song better? So yeah, visuals are important, man. Elijah, I think it's off to a good start. I think maybe we can fix the coloring on the white squares, but the boots, the guitar, the sweater all matching. It looks pretty cool, man. You know, maybe just throw your name on it. Throw a filter on something like this. In terms of the track, we already know you've been around here for a long time, that you have an amazing voice. I think on this one, it's kind of the structure. You know, it's coming in as a 2-minute song. It's a demo, essentially. What I was noticing was, like, you kick off the song with that really good, like, Usher feel, right? And then what sounded like it was, like, halfway through the verse, you already switched it up. I would have stayed in that groove for a little bit longer, so there goes a little bit more length on what you were doing. And then, so like double up that first verse before you switch up that part. Your hooks could also, you know, be doubled up or have a little more length to it. And then your second verse sounded very much like a bridge to me. So you were kind of taking off, and then you came back to that hook, and you gave us the big belting part and the big notes, which is great for a last chorus. So I think what this song desperately needs is just a really solid verse 2. Even if you're going back to that same feel from the verse 1, that Usher feel, that was really fucking good. So this is definitely a song that, I mean, once you get the structure down, it's all of your shit gets approved with us, man, because you're really, really, really talented. But I think this is one that, yeah, it just needs to be restructured a little bit. You know, find a solid verse 2. Just look for depth overall in it. But it's definitely a great demo to start. Elijah, thank you so much for your support. Always love listening to your music. Always love having you with us. Can't wait to finally put you up on the channel, man. Let's get something going. Fuck it. Even if we use this visual, that's what we've been waiting on forever. All right. Let's see what you guys got to say. Yeah, AO Cartel, that's what I'm saying. In Patreon, you've already paid for the $10 tier last week. So if you want more skips, you got to upgrade today. So if you guys are just joining us or you don't see your name up on the screen, got to go ahead and check in. It's pinned to the chat. It's in the comments. It's in the description. After you check in, don't forget to like the video. The more likes we have, the more viewers we have, more fans and feedback that you guys get on your music. We are 4 likes away from our next free skip the line, where we're randomly going to select who goes next. And then Elijah is going to give out a skip line because he paid for a skip. Mondo Wando, I would love to review your stuff. If you don't want to wait in line, you can go ahead and skip the line. We have credit, debit, Apple Pay, and PayPal. And there you go, guys. 3 likes away from randomly selecting who goes next. Elijah, let me know. Let me know who gets that skip. I can give the skip to Mondo. Did Mondo give good feedback, or are you just trying to be kind? So that's the whole point, guys. We want to encourage good feedback. Mondo said that was pretty good, vocals on point, and the instrumental is fire. Alright, Elijah, if you feel that was helpful. And let's see. Elijah, looks like you're doing another. And we just got another skip. Elijah, you're under Moses? Is that you? Alright, so Mondo's gonna go ahead and get moved on up for his feedback on Elijah's stuff. Elijah, go ahead and check in another one. And then we just got another skip from Young Fate RIMG. Why didn't I look at the fucking number like an idiot? There we go. So paid skips always go ahead of the free skips, so Young Fate is getting played next. Remember, Young Fate paid for a skip the line, so they get to give out a free skip the line. Also 3 likes away from the next free skip, guys. So even if you came in at number 40, you can get randomly selected to get played next. Just 3 likes away. Rep in Honolulu and Rockford, Illinois. That's a lot of space between those 2 places. Alright, so let's get into Young Fate. So guys, he paid for a skip the line. He gets to give out a free skip the line based on your feedback.
Cut through the clutter.
Help him out. Constructive criticism. Be kind, be respectful, be helpful. That's why we're all here, to help each other out.
Yeah.
Don't forget to vote in the poll.
It's your boy Young Fate. Hey, you know, it's rich life. You know, life has been a struggle lately, but I've been handling it. I got that one person that's riding with me, so I can get through anything. Let's get it. You've been on my mind, my wife. Every time I see you, girl, feel so right. You my heart, my peace, my life. Still falling every day, even after that night. You've been on my mind all the time. I thank God every day that you're mine. If I say I love you, that's a vow, not a line. Girl, forever ain't a word. It's life with you, that's what I signed. Girl, it's forever. Woke up this morning, saw that ring on your hand. That's a reminder that I'm a blessed man. Ain't no act, ain't no front, no plan. You my peace, my queen, my biggest fan. We done been through the storms, but we still don't break. Learn what real love is, no fake. I done seen pain, but you ease that ache. Now I'm praying for more years that we can make. Got a home for a love, not stress. Got a woman who cares, not pressed. We don't do games, just growth and bliss. Still get chills when you wear that dress. Ay, ay, you my forever love, my calm, my peace. My late night talks, my soul release. Ain't no limit on that love that I can reach. Cause I found heaven when you said I do to me. I do to me. Been on my mind, my wife. Every time I see you, girl, feel so right. You my heart, my peace, my life. Still falling every day, even after that night. You been on my mind all the time. I thank God every day that you're mine. If I say I love you, that's a vow, not a line. Girl, forever ain't a word. It's life with you, that's what I signed. Girl, it's forever. We done came a long way from them late night talks. Turned dreams to a home with them matching socks. You believed in me first when they called me lost. Now we count blessings, never count costs. We got history, pain, and a little bit of growth. Still hold hands when we walked on that road. You my peace when the world get cold. When I said forever, I meant that oath. Ay, ay. Love ain't perfect, but it's real with you. Every flaw that I got, you still see through. You my partner, my rib, my truth. My heart still skip when I look at you. Got faith in us, that's word, that's trust. Ain't no break, just build, just us. Every day with you feel new, not rushed. You my home, my soul, my love, my hush. I don't need lights, I don't need stage. Just a lifetime with you, I'm paid. We done wrote love on a brand new page. Still feel sparks like our wedding day. You been on my mind, my wife. Every time I see you, girl, feel so right. You my heart, my peace, my life. Still falling every day, even after that night. You been on my mind all the time. I thank God every day that you're mine. If I say I love you, that's a vow, not a line. Girl, forever ain't a word. It's life with you, that's what I signed. Girl, it's forever.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. Help him out, Young Fate. If you were a producer and Young Fate came into your studio with this track, what would you tell him to make this song better? He needs more characteristics in his voice. That is really great feedback. I feel like that's the first time somebody's ever said that on the stream, man. That's really good stuff. Alright, Young Fate, we'll get into your song in just a second. Guys, if you're just joining and you don't see your name up on the screen, go ahead and check in. It's at the pinned comment in the chat. It's in the description. Anywhere you see check in, your name will automatically pop up on the screen. Don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes, we give out a free skip the line. Guys, we're 3 likes away. 3 likes from the next free skip. And then, of course, if you don't want to wait in line, you can help support the label and skip the line. The funding that we get from our skips, we get from the stream, is what goes into promoting the artists. So if you like what we're doing, if you want to support us, or if you just don't want to wait for 43 songs to get played today, you can go ahead and skip the line. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. We got credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat, in the description. Don't forget to vote in the poll, and Young Fate paid for a skip the line, so he's going to tell me who gets that next free skip the line based on your feedback. help him out in the chat, and you could win a chance to get played next. All right, so Young Fate, visuals are important, man. We always start there. I think, you know, it's a solid selfie. Maybe throwing your name on it somewhere, maybe a little filter, but it kind of gets to the point. Nothing that's going to, you know, blow us away, but it doesn't look unprofessional at least. In terms of your mix, I think that's part of your problem. I think, you know, you're either going to have to put some more depth in your vocals, a little bit more compression, volume, a little delay, a little reverb, just to make it sound bigger. You did it on the last line of the song where like the reverb kicked in there. So especially for how like vibey the track is and slowed down, you know, kind of giving your voice that depth and not having it sound so thin. Another thing that you can try to do is just doubling your vocals. So record everything and then record everything again on top of each other. When I'm looking to improve songs, I'm looking for hit singles, the songs that you're going to be performing for the rest of your life. This one very much feels like a deep cut on the album, maybe even like the sweet slow one to end the album. But I don't think this is the first one that you put in front of everyone. I think, you know, it was laid back, but almost to the point that, you know, it was too laid back. It's kind of 3 minutes of you really focusing on the lyrics and hoping that's what's going to carry everything through. And I think it gets a little boring the longer it goes because there's nothing switching up, nothing interesting. Then the mix is thin on your vocals, so it's not really captivating. Could use more characteristics, a little bit more energy. Sometimes, you know, you kind of sound like you were just reading. So, you know, really going into, you know, playing around with your layers. If you're going to do something like this where it's chill, you know, really look at what dynamics you can throw into it to keep it interesting. Because, you know, there's not much of a difference from the first 30 seconds to, you know, the rest of the song overall. And at that point, you're just really hoping that the lyrics are it's going to connect. And, you know, lyrics are great. You know, it's probably the strongest part of the song, but not enough, I feel like, to have a like really high replay value. Ayo Cartel, you paid for a skip back on the 20th. I don't know how else to convey this to you. If you want to skip the line today, you have to upgrade your tier. The $10 one was from the 20th. That's not from today. If you want to go today, you got to go up to the $20 one. Shout out to Raymond Brogan, Dysfunctional Havoc, Wigs, Chi Me, Miss Melodies, DC, Cosmic P, some new names, some old names, Polo Shea, Young Legend, Jonathan Slaughter. What up, everybody? Thank you guys so much for joining us and checking in. Again, if you don't see your name up on the screen, you got to go ahead and check in. So, here's the thing that throws me off, guys. We got 47 check-ins, but only 26 likes. Or 28 likes, rather. So, I don't really care about the likes. It's more so for you guys. The more likes we have, the more people YouTube sends over, more viewers you guys get, more feedback that you guys get, more fans that you guys make. So, Ayo Cartel, you just go back to that same page and pick the next tier. Alright, Elijah, looking for your other check-ins, dude. And it looks like we did just get another skip. Let me go ahead and confirm it over here, guys. Yeah, some harmonies on here would have been great. That's good feedback. And for Young Fate, if you feel like you have something stronger, bring it to the table. I'm never going to tell an artist I don't want to work with them. I'm just got to find the right song that I truly believe in. Okay. Looks like we got another skip here. From Wigs. Wigs, thank you so much for your support, dude. We're going to move you on up from 44 all the way to getting played next. Remember, paid skips always go ahead of those free skips, guys. Elijah, I'm waiting for your other check-in. Alright, Ayo, looks like you're trying to make it work. So you got it, man. You just got to upgrade to that next tier. Good feedback. Alright, guys, we hit 30 likes. We're going to randomly select a skip the line. So, shout out to Alice Walker who just joined us. 48. Going down from Mondo is a freebie, so it's from 7 to 48. And number 7, Chaos. Chaos is a returning viewer. You didn't move at all, Chaos, but at least you're in the free skip the lines now. Alright, so we got Wiggs, Mondo, and Chaos on the skips right now. Moses, Elijah, thank you for, I don't see your check-in. Alright. Wiggs, you are up next. Guys, Wiggs paid for a skip the line, so Wiggs gets to give out a free skip the line. Also, Young Fate, let me know who gets your skip the line. Thanks for your support. Guys, give me some honest feedback, some constructive criticism. Don't forget to vote in the poll.
Yeah. It's your boy, Wiggs.
Everyone's against me. Nobody wants me to win. All I see is two faces. Hard to tell my friends. Will the story stop? Just wanna hear the end. Getting hard to see intentions. The line's starting to blend. Who tells the truth? It's just lie after lie. Wondering why is this happening? Why, oh why? All you gotta do is call. You know I'm a rock. Same ones I ride for. It's funny, can't feel them by my side. Like what was the point? Did you get to have all your fun? Hope it was worth it because now this friendship is done. Called you my brother, never thought of you as my son. We were equals, both of us together was the only way the deal got done. I made it, you made it. Both us beating on the drums. Against you, against me. Whoever the fuck wants some. Anybody ever hurt you? I never stop chasing them. Turn it the other way, wouldn't add up, ain't that some? Why is everyone against me? Nobody wants me to win. All I see is two faces. Hard to tell my friends. Will the story stop? Just wanna hear the end. Getting hard to see intentions. The line's starting to blend. Who tells the truth? It's just lie after lie. Wondering why is this happening? Why, oh why? All you gotta do is call. You know I'm a ride. Said you wanted to build. Didn't say it would be in the sand. Said you treat me right, be proud to call me your man. But every other day you're sticking out an empty hand. Knew something wasn't right. All you wanted was the band. Talked all that you couldn't wait. Talked about you carry your weight. All you ever left me with was tons of heartache. Well, I'm over it. Now it's time I catch my break. Why is everyone against me? Nobody wants me to win. All I see is two faces. Hard to tell my friends. Will the story stop? Just wanna hear the end. Getting hard to see intentions. The line's starting to blend. Who tells the truth? It's just lie after lie. Wondering why is this happening? Why, oh why? All you gotta do is call. You know I'm a ride.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. Everyone's against me by Wiggs. Definitely some notes that can be given there, guys. Be kind, be respectful, be helpful. Use your musical vocabulary. Southside Nino, checking in. You got to check in at the pinned comment in the chat or in the comments or in the description. Your name will automatically pop up on the screen once you check in. Guys, don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes we give out a free skip the line. We just hit 31 likes. That's a great fucking number. 9 more likes and we'll randomly select who goes next. And of course, if you don't want to wait in line, you can go ahead and skip the line. We just got a skip from someone named Tasha, but I didn't see them in the list. So Tasha, please go ahead and check in at the pinned comment. And Wiggs, whoever gave you the most helpful feedback in the chat, let me know so they can get a free skip the line as well. 9 more likes till we give out a skip the line. Alright, so Wiggs, a lot going on here, man. First off, visuals. People see you before they hear you. I think this was pretty cool, actually. You know, the artwork was you pulling out...
It's your boy.
You pulling out your album from, you know, a stack of records. I think that was pretty cool. The mix, definitely the biggest problem that we have here. Not only like do the vocals need to be mixed, you know, more properly. Thank you, gorgeous. They're just all over the place because you have so many different layers and they're all kind of mixed differently. So a lot of it to me kind of just seemed like, you know, EQ and compression stuff. Like you got too many highs. Like it's really thin in like that main vocal. So if you guys ever do your own mixing, you know you always start with negative EQ first, right? Because in your vocal chain, you know, you want to pull out the frequencies that you don't want in there at all. At the end of your vocal chain, you do some more positive EQing and you kind of go back and forth. So I would, at this point, it really might be the end of the chain to just boost, you know, the low end a little bit, because I wouldn't scoop anything really, actually thinking about it. But I would, you know, throw in some compression, a little bit of delay, a little bit of reverb, and then boost the low end and see what that sounds like. Maybe saturate it, maybe have some fun with some toys on it. The other thing that really stood out to me, I say this a lot on the stream, is like, guys, finding, you know, beats that really sound like you. Like, I want you guys to play a beat and be like, that's Wiggs, like, no matter what. Your feel on your vocals and your energy is a little bit of a juxtaposition compared to the instrumental, I would say. The instrumental felt very laid back, very chill, whereas you were very forward and energetic overall. And it's not so much have to do with speed, but overall of like the message you're trying to convey and your tone and stuff like that. So that's definitely something else I would work on, really, you know, getting the feel of your instrumental and your vocals together. But Wiggs, you know, you're not a rookie or anything. You just need help with, you know, mixing and getting this to a better sounding place. I'd definitely love to hear another from you. I always tell artists, you know, I'm never going to write you off. I'm never going to be like, hey, I don't want to work with an artist. I just got to find that right song that I truly believe in. So feel free to submit another. If not, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to submit and skip again, all you have to do is upgrade on your Patreon. It's only $5 more. Alright, Tasha. I'm not going to say your last name, but Tasha, who paid for a skip. I don't see anything under Tasha or the email address. So please, 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 let me know who you are. And look at you guys giving great feedback. Wiggs, let me know who gets that free skip the line from you. And don't forget to like the video, guys. We are 8 likes away from the next free skip. Could be you that gets played next, even if you're coming in at number 52, 53. Okay, Tasha Brown, I see you in the chat. but I don't see your artist name. So Tasha, let me know what your artist name is. Great feedback. You guys gave really, really great feedback. Chaos, good stuff. Chaos, just becoming a regular over here. Alright, so we got a bunch of new people who just joined us. If you don't see your name up on the screen, you got to check in. It's at the chat. It's in the pinned comment. It's in the regular comments. It's in the description. It's everywhere. Everywhere you see check in. You just fill out the form and your name will automatically pop up on the screen. And don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes we give out a free skip the line. The more likes we have, the more fans you guys can make, the more feedback you guys get. Elijah, I got your other skip. Don't send me anything on... I see, you sent it from Instagram. Okay, that's fine. Just as long as you checked in with it. I believe you're going to be up next.
Can I let him?
Yeah.
Very badly wants to come.
Yep. Thank you so much, babe. Alright, Tasha. What's your artist name, Tasha? Where have you checked in? I don't see any Tasha on the list, on the line. What's up, Nim? How you doing, bud? You want to say hi to everybody? You gotta kind of get up. Look at this big boy. Say hi, Nemo. Okay, buddy. Go ahead. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down, buddy. Go ahead. He's an attention hog. Loves attention. Alright, you want to use your skip to get boss played. BOS? Alright, BOS. Tasha paid for your skip the line. Alright, so boss is going to go after Elijah. Paid skips always go ahead of those free skips. Alright, let's keep it moving. So we got another from Elijah, In Love with an Angel Part 2. I think this is the first time we've ever gotten a sequel to a song. So guys, Elijah paid for Skip the Line. Elijah, you gave me the link to my own stream. I'm going to review myself. Elijah, I need you to check in again, dude, with the actual... maybe I can search it for you. Let's see. Elijah is always here, so we can take the time to search for him. Love with an Angel, I only see part 1, dude. Alright, Elijah, please go ahead and check in. Up next we got Boss, or Bose, B-O-S. Alright guys, give me some honest feedback, some constructive criticism. Tasha paid for Skip the Line for Bose or BOS. So she gets to give out a free Skip the Line based on your feedback. Be helpful, be kind, be respectful. Elijah, I need you to still just check in the link. I need the link here, even if it's on SoundCloud or Instagram or whatever the case is. I need it in the list here.
box, dodged 100 shots, nigga. Made it out the box, dodged 100 shots. Should've been dead, but I'm headed to the top, nigga. Been dead, but I'm headed to the top, nigga.
Boss been the same, nigga. All about my cash flow. Got the bag in visitation, keys it up my asshole. Made it back to my cell, stashed it in my high place. Every man for theyself, really ain't no nigga safe. That's the 100 cops, yeah, I made it off the block with it. Back the 100 rocks, now I'm headed to the block with it. Sold the 100 rocks to every fiend that came to get it. Don't live with fronts, only hand to hand. Been and pull my dick about the dirt, push my back up off the wall. Middle finger for you fuckers praying for my downfall. Wanna see me down instead of standing on my toes, nigga. Friends turn to foes, so ain't no love for these whole niggas. Made a few enemies, lost some people close to me. It's what it is, so it is what it's meant to be. Solo winning streets, Henny, what I'm sipping on. Ride to that trap store, smoking on some Cheech and Chong. Dazzy on my waistline, 9 in my glove box, 50,000 in my trunk. Headed to the trap spot, cruising down the avenue, thugging it in broad day. Eyes in the river, ducking laws on the highway. Hotter than a fireplace, skirting up some 28s. My vision blurred, but I can spot them about a mile away. Gas in the ashtray, trapping on the interstate. I'm on a mission to get it, and they ain't trying to wait.
Made it out the box, dodged 100 shots, nigga. Made it out the box, dodged 100 shots. Should've been dead, but I'm headed to the top, nigga. Been dead, but I'm headed to the top, nigga. Made it out the box, dodged 100 shots, nigga. Made it out the box, dodged 100 shots. Should've been dead, but I'm headed to the top, ho. Been dead, but I'm headed to the top flow.
I called my plug and told him I'm about to pull up. I noticed something was different after we hung up. I called the blackout squad, told them to load up. I'm about 5 miles out before I roll up. Jumped out the car, stepped right into a homicide. All I heard was block, shots fired. I'm taking cover, the enemy screaming man down. Too many pumps for the cause, can't take a time out. I'm looking for my plug, catch him on the backside. I left a murder scene, jump right into a crossfire. I see them killers and niggas, they going to war with them. My only option, snatch the bag and be a lost nigga. But I'm a real nigga, plus I get money with them. Plus the plug ain't shit if he another murder victim. I've been waiting on my chance, now I caught him slipping. Homicidal voices telling me to load the clipping. Talk.
Boss.
Yeah.
Man.
Fuck. Fuck
How
you
much
calling me for?
fucking money did you take from me?
Fucking no. So shit.
See?
Alright guys, give me some honest feedback on 100 shots. Can't even say 100. By BOS. Tasha paid for a skip the line for BOS, so Tasha, you let me know who gets a free skip the line based on their feedback in the chat. Who was the most helpful? If you guys are just joining us or you don't see your name up on the screen, you got to go ahead and check in. It's at the pinned comment in the chat, in the description, anywhere you see check in, fill out the form. Your name will automatically pop up on the screen. And then after you check in, don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes, we give out a free skip the line. We are 5 likes away from our next free skip. So it could be you that came in at number 50 that gets played next. And then if you don't want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label, if you like what we're doing, remember our artists keep 100% of their masters and royalties. I don't take any money from the artist. I don't own anything from the artist. If I like your song, I'm going to put you up on my platform. I'm going to promote you. You're going to keep everything that you earn, right? That's all yours. All the fans are all yours. So if you like what we're doing, if you want to help support, you can go ahead and skip the line, or if you just want to get your stuff played immediately. Let me go check those skips. All right. Dakota Ragsdale, that's a fucking name right there. AO Cartel, thank you guys for checking in. Alright, so visuals, people see you before they hear you. I think everything is cool other than the BOS. Like the shade of blue really stands out. And not in a good way. I think something darker would have gone better. But other than that, it's pretty solid. In terms of the mix, you did all these like high pitch like vocal layers, like they were your ad libs or your doubles, and like they were way too loud, and like, but just within the first verse, by like the 5th time you did it, I was like, oh, I'm so over that shit. It's another one that really doesn't stand out to me overall. Very typical, you know, beat, nothing special about it. We can download 8,000 fucking trap beats just like this. And I always like to say your beat is your foundation, right? The stronger it is, less work you have to do vocally. So I don't think you have a really good foundation. And then lyrically, I say this very often on the stream, guys, but I'm not looking to promote any sort of violence. You know, keep it PG-13 at the worst. But, you know, talking about shooting people, talking about, you know, selling crack rocks, like, hey, it's your life, you know, and that's fine, but that's not something that I want to promote. I'm here to push some more positivity, get people out of those lifestyles. I have 3 little boys, you know, I don't want them to go on my channel and hear something like that. So, you know, I say that very often in the stream for you guys who are trying to bring anything like that. Know that it's not going to get approved. Sure, you'll get plenty of feedback from me. But overall, BOS, like, it's, you know, it's not that big hit single. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but I don't really see any greatness overall. I always like to ask in the stream, you know, what's the pinnacle of the song? What's the peak? What's the best part of this song? Because it all kind of even keel, right? It doesn't get better or worse throughout the song. So I would love something that, you know, just kind of pops a little bit more. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tasha, for the for paying for BOS to skip the line. BOS, if you got something a little more commercial friendly, I would love to hear it. If not, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for all the feedback you've been giving to all the other artists. That's really fucking awesome. Alright, so Elijah, I need you to check in. We just got another skip from a gentleman. I'm going to search your name. Alright, your name's not popping up. Jaquaris. Jaquaris, I don't see that you've checked in, but I got your skip the line. So Jaquaris, let me know when you check in. I'll look out for it. The check-in link is pinned to the chat. It's in the description. Yeah, definitely lower the ad-libs on that last one. Alright, so we got a bunch of new people in, guys. If you don't see your name up on the screen, you got to go ahead and check in. It's pinned to the chat. It's in the description, anywhere you see check-in. And then after you check in, don't forget to like the video. We are 5 likes away from that next free skip the line. So every 10 likes I give out a free skip, guys. It could be you that gets played next, even if you came in at number 58 like Arlen James did. 300 baby, welcome back. Thank you all so much for joining and checking in. And then of course, if you don't want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label, if you like what we're doing, remember our artists keep 100% of their masters and royalties. That means I don't take any money from the artist. If I approve you, you go up on our channel, you get promoted, just like Kaya did yesterday. Kaya went up on our channel and is now at 1,363 views in less than 24 hours. Just getting the ball rolling. Couple of other recent approvals: 3320, 4589. So basically, if I like your stuff, I'm going to put you up on our channels. I'm going to promote you. You're going to keep all the money that's made, and of course all those fans that are made as well. Project Zombie, welcome in. Wiggs, thanks for checking in. Another Jaquaris, waiting for you to check in, as well as Elijah. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in, guys. It's up to you to put your name on there, not me. Let me double check these skips and keep it moving for you guys. Thank you so much for your support, for hanging out, for all the feedback. You guys are super helpful. Alright, so waiting on check-ins from Jaquaris. And no, we did Ridge. Yep, okay, so Jaquaris and Elijah need you guys to check in. Baby 6, yeah, we'd love to play you, man. Just go ahead and skip the line or wait for your turn. I have plenty of artists who, yeah, wait days, weeks. Alright, we are up to... Alright, well, we need Elijah to check in. We need Jaquaris to check in. But we got some free skips. Also, Tasha, who gets that free skip the line from you? Yep, Mr. Fat Guy, that's exactly what the stream is about, to help each other out, to get feedback, and ultimately give you guys an opportunity. A lot of you guys need help with marketing more than anything. We're up to Mondo Wando. Mondo Wando won a free skip the line because they like this video. We're 2 likes away from the next free skip. Guys, give me some honest feedback, constructive criticism on Mondo Wando. Try to be as helpful as possible.
So I'm all by myself tonight. I can tell she's terrified. She told me to look deep inside. I looked her in her eyes. She told me if I leave, she'll cry. I know that I'm not by your side. Running from feelings are high. She told me to look in her eyes. She told me if I leave, she'll cry. But baby, I'm lost without you. I found myself thinking about you, and I was so happy when I found you. I wanted to build my world around you, but then the alcohol came and it fucked it up again. Scrambling in my brain looking for love again. I'm steady going insane trying to give up again, and I'm the one you can blame for being dumb again. Lean in my cup cause I hate it when I be sober. I'm fucking it up, gave me a chance and now it's over. I'm down on my luck, hoping I'll find a 4-leaf clover. She's cold to the touch, it's unbearable just to hold her. I'm blacked out, she gave first aid to me. Fucked up, threw away what you gave to me. I'm a dumb fuck, I really thought that you hated me. Didn't even stop to think you were made for me. I can tell she's terrified. She told me to look deep inside. I looked her in her eyes. She told me if I leave, she'll cry. I know that I'm not by your side. Running from feelings are high. She told me to look in her eyes. She told me if I leave, she'll cry. I've been looking at the stars, and I hope that you're okay. Searching for the key to your heart, and I'll find it someday. Why does my life always go like this? That's another one gone, opportunity missed. She just want me to stop, I know she want me to quit, but I'm stressed out, baby, let me take another sip. I know that I'm not easy, but I'm trying to fix my problems, girl, believe me. She said she got something that she really wanted to teach me. She's standing beside me, she told me she'll never leave me, yeah. I can tell she's terrified. She want me to look deep inside. She told me to look in her eyes. She told me if I ever leave, she'll cry. I know that I'm not by your side. Running from feelings are high. She told me to look in her eyes. She told me if I ever leave, she'll cry. And now she's crying, yeah. She's going on and on. She's going on and on and on and on and on and on.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback, constructive criticism on Mondo Wando. Hey guys, we're here to help each other out. Please You know, if you have something negative to say, use your musical vocabulary. You know, tell us why, right? Not just a trash can emoji. Not just calling people trash. That's fucking rude, and that's not what we're here for, guys. If you want to go be a fucking keyboard warrior, go do it somewhere else, but not on my fucking stream. Sometimes artists don't know, right? And they need people like you or people like me to help them out. So that's why we do this. Mondo Wando. I think two things need to happen to the song. I think one, you need to EQ your vocals, especially in your hook. Every time you hit that that same note, like a little bit of EQing on the middle frequencies, scoop your mids just a bit, and then a little bit of reverb, a little bit of space. You know, it's so like flat feeling, and it's, you know, it's a solid chorus. It's a solid song overall, but little things like that would make your voice stand out a little bit better. Yeah, the Juice WRLD influence is there. Everyone fucking got that immediately, and that's cool, and there's nothing wrong with that. Great that he was so influential that we can immediately pinpoint a certain sound to him, right? That's what all of you guys want eventually, right? You want to hear something and be like, oh, that's Lil KD, that's Slime, that's Raymond, right? Like that's the whole point of you know, him really developing that sound. The other thing, Mondo, a peak, a pinnacle. This song could have used like a bridge, you know, something to really, really make it pop, because the hook is strong and the verses are solid, but it kind of stays in that lane throughout, man. But overall, definitely something solid. Would love to hear more from you. Just little tweaks on the mix, I think, would make the song a whole lot better. But really, really, really good submission, man. Thank you so much. All right, so we gotta skip. 1 second. We gotta skip from D Peoples. Elijah, I got your recheck-in. Thank you so much. Jaquaris, we're still waiting for your check-in, dude. Let me... we got you here, Project Zombie. Cool name. So guys, if you don't see your name up on the screen, go ahead and check in. It's at the pinned comment. It's in the description. D Peoples, Elijah, and Zombie paid before you, so that's why I moved them up. Just trying to go in the order of people that paid, since they've been waiting a little bit longer. Don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes we give out a free skip. We're 2 likes away from the next free skip. Joshua Murphy, I think you're a really negative person, dude. Like, all of your comments are just negative. It's not about uplifting. Hey, go look at people who've been approved. Right? Look at Kaya, who was approved yesterday. Her song was amazing. I had no notes for her because everything was so fucking great. Go look at some of the other artists. I mean, you could be honest, man. And that's what you feel is truthful, but maybe change up your lens a little bit. Like on Mondo Wando, just giving him feedback on mixing his vocals and telling him exactly what to mix. Is that me telling him that he's not good? No, I'm saying on a fucking objective point what to fix. Alright, let's keep it moving. Alright, so we got another from Elijah. Elijah was already a 31 Records artist, waiting for him to get his visuals done. And remember, if you don't want to wait in line, if you want to just get your stuff played immediately, or if you just want to help support the label, those skip lines are available. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. Let's keep it moving.
Got a smile that lights a dark room, a touch so soft it can calm the moon. When a baby cries, she knows what to do. Feels like heaven sent her through. God sent me an angel, and she's 5'5", bright eyes, long hair, my heart's alive. Even when the world feels heavy and gray, she's the light that never fades away. When I'm stressed, angry, or losing my mind, she's the calm I'm always hoping to find. With a voice like honey, she soothes my pain, brings back the sun after every rain. She always knows the words to say, turns my darkest nights to day. I'm in love with an angel, and she's 5'5", bright eyes, long hair, my heart's alive. Even if I lose it all today, she'll be right here, she'll stay. God sent me an angel, and she's 5'5", bright eyes, long hair, my heart's alive. Even when the world feels heavy and gray, she's the light that never fades away.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback on Elijah, I'm in Love with an Angel Part 2. We got Part 1 earlier today. Elijah is fire. He's so fucking great. Kingston Hughes, yeah, if you just want to make one payment, you can use Apple Pay directly. If you have to use the Patreon for those payment methods, you can cancel at any time so you don't get charged again. The Patreon only does subscriptions, so that's why that is. Yeah, Elijah just needs to get his fucking visuals done already. I've been on his ass about it for too long, Elijah. Alright, Elijah, everything's pretty solid on the mix on this one. Although there is like a note, I don't know if the guitar is slightly out of tune or if it was just simply a wrong note, but there is a note that stands out to me that was a little off in there. I can pinpoint it for you down the line. This is another one, man, where it just feels a little incomplete to me, where like give me the big bridge, give me the soaring part, give me the, you know, just that next section, right? Like a bridge is such a lost art nowadays in music, but you know, you can kind of take it places and come back, and that's what I was expecting, you know, to be done on this. The Apple Pay is it's in the chat, guys. All the info's in the comments in the chat. Here's the Apple Pay. It's like you don't get played unless you pay, except for all the people that have already gotten played without paying. Come on, man. Alright, guys. So yeah, Elijah, I see you using the 5'5" light eyes again, kind of tying together with the first part. I thought that was pretty cool, man. I love how stripped down it is. Love your voice. You know, you're so fucking talented. But yeah, you know, that's the only thing I would do with this song, man. Just go take it somewhere and then bring it back. Really, you know, find that peak of the song. You know, just like the wow part. Yeah, Mondo, so that's the thing. You can be real without being rude, right? Because there's a huge difference between things being subjective and objective, right? So if you're going to take everything subjectively based on your opinion, then what's the fucking point? But objectively, we can all kind of get on the same page. There we go. There's always one jackass in the stream. Always one. It never fails. Alright, so Joshua, everyone's going to call you out on this, man. Put your money where your mouth is. Get your stuff played. Show us how much better you are than everyone else. And everyone's feedback will be there. Every stream, there's always one just fucking knucklehead. Elijah, I'm gonna hit you up after this stream, man, because you and I need to just have a meeting, and like, if I need to get your fucking visuals done, I will do it at this point. I've been dying to put your stuff on the channel, especially, oh man. Yeah, let's just get that done. Alright, so Elijah paid for a skip the line. If he's still here, he's gonna give out a free skip the line. We got Project Zombie and D Peoples up next on the paid skips. And then, guys, we're 2 likes away from a free skip. So the person who was just complaining that free people don't get played, please like the video so I can give out a free skip. And look at that. Somebody unliked. Yeah, what's wrong with skips? My label takes no money from the artists, guys. This stream is how we generate funds. People are kind enough to skip the line to get feedback while everyone is here. Oh man, 280 episodes of this shit, guys. Alright, I'm checking the skips for you guys, and there we go. We just got a skip the line from someone. If you guys use Apple Pay, please let me know your artist name. Kingston Hughes, thank you so much. You paid for 2. Please be sure to check in both. Alright, so paid skips always go ahead of those free skips, and make sure Kingston hasn't already done both. Alright, so Kingston, I need you to check in another. And let me check Patreon, and we'll move into the next track. Alright, D Peoples was the last one on Patreon, so let's keep this rolling, guys. So up next, we got Project Zombie, dope name. Zombie paid for a skip the line, so Zombie gets to give out a free skip the line based on your feedback, whoever he feels is the most respectful as well. Guys, we're 1 like away from a free skip. Project Zombie, people see you before they hear you. This is not professional looking artwork. Not sure which of these gentlemen you are. Maybe if it is this guy here, you can crop this and do something cool with it. But overall, this doesn't scream to me, hey, I'm a professional. This is like, hey, I kind of grabbed whatever I could and put it up, you know? So, Zombie, give me some, let me know who gives you the best feedback.
Project. One out of 2 superstar. Let's get it. Project Zombie, bitch. See? Project. Project. Cup full of muddies,
don't disturb me. I be selling buttons, bed got me hot. Tell them crackers, please don't disturb me. Oh, they want the project, they love the sound. I think they thirsty. Oh, the ox mad, they want me now, man, they wanna hurt me. Put me in plastic, better go pay your tithes to them churches. Cuz went to Miami and spent 30. I think it hurt him. Project still young, he still living. Sipping on his purple. If I see hesitant move, I'ma send my 30. Cold brain on my jersey without looking. Jake is on my ass. For what? That Drake booked them. Cuz in the back of the trap, wrist stay cooking. Don't come in here no $5 pussy, we don't want it, rookie. Project got the money, do the ad. What they want to book them. I be on striker time, demon time. I don't know how to put it. Money on the line, no hesitation, man, I'm gon' do it. When I did them Jakes on 92, I know they felt stupid. Ass bitch know I'm on the rise, I know she feel foolish. 2 Suburban, 6 niggas in the car, and they all booted. Project run the Drake out, they know he finna act foolish. Strikers, what you say now? Please let me gon' do it. Cup full of muddies, don't disturb me. I be selling buttons, bed got me hot. Tell them crackers, please don't disturb me. Oh, they want the project, they love the sound. I think they thirsty. Oh, the ox mad, they want me now, man, they wanna hurt me. Put me in plastic, better go pay your tithes to them churches. Cuz went to Miami and spent 30. I think it hurt him. Project still young, he still living. Sipping on his purple. If I see hesitant move, I'ma send my 30. I'ma send my 30. Project still young, he still living. Sipping on his purple. If I see hesitant move, I'ma send my 30.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism on Project Zombie on the Block. And if you're just joining us, welcome in. Hey, drop a comment. If you guys have been on the stream before, say, hey, I'm returning. If this is your first time, drop a comment, say, it's my first time. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in yet. You can check in at the pinned comment in the chat, in the regular comment, Streamlabs bot is dropping it, or in the description. And don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes we give out a free skip the line. We just hit 41 likes, so we're going to give out another free skip right now. We're going to go from 15, because 14 and up have been played or are the skips. So from 15 down to 68. Let's see who's going to go on the skip. Number 32. Nomad Baby. Congrats, man. Paid skips always go ahead of those free skips. So you're going to go right after Chaos. And guys, we are 9 likes away from another skip the line. And of course, if you don't want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label, our artists keep 100% of their masters and royalties. So that means we don't take any money from the artist. If I like the song, I'm going to put it up on our channels. We're going to promote it. Third Knuckle, welcome back. Alright, so Project Zombie. I say this very often in this situation, man. Your beats are your foundation, right? Generic trap beats, like, they never ever stand out to me. It's all the same shit going on. It's a piano arpeggio, some you know, funny hi-hats going on. Like, it's nothing that really distinguishes your sound from other sounds like it, right? It's boring to me, especially when it loops and there's nothing changing about it whatsoever. Even if you do stuff like dropping out the drums or playing with the octaves on your melodies, like just something other than the same fucking thing looping over and over and over. In terms of like your lyrical messages, you know, I'm never going to promote violence, so that's automatically going to be a no. So if you got stuff that's a little bit more commercial friendly, definitely what I'm looking for, but not really trying to push any sort of negativity. I think you kind of like got sloppy on your flows early on in the track, and then overall, it just, you know, it's just another track. It's not a big lead single. It's not a big hit. 53% of the people in the poll said no, and there's nothing that you're doing necessarily wrong about it. It's just kind of, it's all been said and done before, and you're not really putting a creative spin on it. I feel like it's just you telling your story, and hey, that's totally cool, and hopefully you can market yourself properly to get to those people. But you know, if I put this in front of thousands of people, how many people are going to come back to it? You know, not that many. I feel like it can be just a whole lot stronger. Also, the visuals, of course, could look a whole lot more professional. Now, the good thing, Project Zombie, your mix was solid at least. You know, your vocals sounded great. You know, I don't like to write off artists. Just want to find that right song that I truly, truly believe in. So you can submit another, and we can do this all day until we find that song. You know, maybe you do have that hit in your back pocket. Maybe it's not this one. Alright guys, so 9 likes away from that next free skip the line. Severed Sun, welcome back. We go check the skips and keep it moving. Alright, Kingston was the last apple. And alright, D Peoples. Alright, up next we got D Peoples. Project Zombie, let me know who gave you the most helpful feedback. They're gonna go ahead and win a free skip the line. D Peoples, people see you before they hear you. You got a square in like a rectangle in a rectangle in a rectangle in your artwork of a selfie of you at 7-Eleven. Not really a great first impression. Also, BandLab makes me very cautious of what we're gonna hear mix wise. Any reason why you didn't just use the selfie? Not that it would have been great, but it would have looked better than a rectangle in a rectangle in a rectangle in the selfie, or the selfie in the rectangle is the opposite way around. All right, Zombie, let me know who gets that free skip. Alright, we got D Peoples. He paid for a skip the line, so he gets to give out a free skip the line based on your feedback. Guys, help him out. Give him some constructive criticism. Be kind, be respectful. And don't forget to vote in the poll.
How many times have I failed in love? Early vacations of love, but never felt enough love to be loved and loved. Lately it's been hard for me. I've seen that I can't smoke and cigarettes. White smoke, keep up on your chest. I live my life filled with regret. So many nights can't get no rest. No love, no rest. Nicotine mix Hennessy. They two-step with my regrets. Know me that I'll just ease the stress. Feel this fire burning in my chest. I would cry, but I ain't got time. I hit the road, I ain't doing no time. I've been far behind enemy lines. Below 7, I made this shit happen. I been out the car, still packing the rest. I can go to sleep, but got vivid attached. There's blood on my wrist and there's blood on my hands. And the devil on my shoulder. I pour a card into my cup when it's over. You saw me in jail, my sins. From me, starting with gin. Voices in the rain, like gon' vouch for me. I need your love like it's therapy. All of my voices are real, got took for no reason. I'm still on my 10. I know I'm a red breed. This shit don't feel like dairy. This shit can get very scary. Under moonlight, hold me close, I need you by my side. I've been smoking cigarettes. Late nights I can't get no rest. But smoke keep a burning chest. I live my life in regrets. How many nights can't get no rest, but you know what they say. Okay, nicotine mix Hennessy. They two-stepped in, I regress. Know me that I just ease the stress. Feel this fire burning in my chest. I would cry, but I ain't got time. I pay the price of me living that life. Most like I but don't die by the sword. Keep your sword, cut off the vice, hard comfort. I like ice, hey, been nice, but I still ain't living right. I poured that double cup till I drift off in the world. Red sight, G-Flat drip, I like off, been off my rock. I just write these stories, real life on my heart. My niggas is narrators. Bang, shoot, kill them up, bang. I never let the blood stain, it's off the rain. Feel like you touch somebody, hold my pants. Real niggas, put your cup up. Poppy collie in the rain. The storm got worse, but the boat got bigger. Team on the dream, I just realized it's fake. The sound of a real young nigga. I came up the hard way, now I'm a hood I still go shit, I'm a creep with a fish. I've been smoking cigarettes, like nights I can't get no rest. Work smoke, keep up on your chest. I live my life with regrets. So many nights can't get no rest. I feel like the car and still packing the ratchets. I can't go to sleep, it got VV detachment. This mud on my shoes and this blood on my it's blood on my glove. Pete, the tiger swimmer, get you hit with a snub. 38, 38, put on the rug. 556 got a kick, the 762 on the speed. Flames, about to get with an armory, who wanna go? I'm in the wood with like 600 shots, 700 shots by hop out with game. MOB the name, that shit never change. BOS like come out with a cane. Foreign kid, exotic bitch, carry me. Live life like a lucid dream. The roller gets made for me, but I hear the roller gets need for speed. Later I try to get hit with a beam. I'm a real nigga, I'ma come on and swing. I'll pop shoes, drip off high speed. I'll pop perks, see the vision I read. I'm in the deep with the sharks and marines. Been in the deep, I just shine like a light. The sharks and marines. Been in the deep, I just shine like a light. The sharks and marines. Been in the deep, I just shine like a light.
Guys, give me some honest feedback on D People's smoke over. Reply smoke over. And if you guys are just joining us and you don't see your name up on the screen, please be sure to check in. It's at the pinned comments, in the description, in the chat. Anywhere you see check in, fill out the form, your name will automatically pop up on the screen. After you check in, don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes we give out a free skip the line. We are 5 likes away from that next freebie going out. We just gave one out a couple minutes ago. Thank you guys so much for the support. Remember, the more likes we have, the more viewers we have, more feedback you guys get on your music, the more fans you make, the more opportunities to work with each other. A lot of people in the chat looking to connect with each other. And then, of course, if you don't want to wait in line, you can go ahead and skip the line. If you want to help support the label, you can skip the line. All of the funding that we make from this stream is what goes into promoting our artists. They keep 100% of their masters and royalties. That means we don't take any money from the artist whatsoever. If I like your music, I'm gonna, take you, put up on our channels, and run some ads and promote you. So if you don't want to wait for 73 songs to get played, or if you just want to help support, it's 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat, in the description. D Peoples paid for a skip the line, so D Peoples, let me know who gave you the most helpful feedback. Your constructive criticism. Noise gate and compressor for sure. I don't know if the noise gate was necessarily, it was a necessity here, but definitely some compression. All right, so D Peoples, it's definitely your mix is the primary thing that needs to get fixed. It was weird because the low end earlier in the song was a lot more apparent, and then it kind of evened out a little bit, but definitely want to scoop some of that low end out and compress your vocals just to make it pop a little bit more. Just kind of just thicken it up a little bit. It's very airy and spacey, and it can stand out. I feel like the song could have just benefited from a hook, right? Your flows aren't changing too much. It's very just laid back, smoke a blunt, chill out, and there's nothing wrong with that. But at least give us that hook to break up the monotony a little bit. You're mixing with BandLab. Very much sounds like it's just like an MP3 of the beat, and then your vocals on top of it. And I thought the beat was actually really, really good. I would have loved, if you mixed it with the stems and kind of got those big parts to really swell and sound like really grand around your vocals, especially if your vocals were a little bit more compressed. I think we could have gotten this to be a lot more of like a soundscape, like a Kid Cudi feel almost, right? Where it's perfect for smoking. And you get a lot more of a vibe, because right now it sounds a little thin overall because you got just vocals on top of your beat, whereas your vocals could be in the center and the beat can really be around everything. The one thing that I really did not like, the DJ scratching was kind of just like redundant and not done in the right places. I think that's the one thing that I would have, if I mixed this with the stems, I would have pulled back a lot on, maybe that scratch coming in, going into the hook, sure, but it was kind of just like randomly on a loop, and it didn't really mesh well with your flows and the feel of everything. Like, wasn't too thrilled about that. But Smoke, I think it was a good start for sure. You got a good ear for beats. It seems like you know your lane, so definitely mix a little bit better. You can do it with BandLab if you have the right ear. But if not, go to a studio, have them help you out. And then, of course, get a better visual, man. People see you before they hear you. But if you feel like you have something stronger, something that's really going to stand out, I would love to hear it, man. I never, ever like to write off an artist. I just want to find that right song that I truly, truly believe in. What up, Charlie? Welcome back. Charlie, if you can upload the unreleased to like Google Drive or Dropbox or something like that, and then just put the link for that in the chat. Death BSF, thank you so much for checking in. So a bunch of you new guys, if you don't see your name up on the screen, go ahead and check in. It's at the pinned comments in the description. Check in and your name automatically will pop up on the screen. Don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes we give out a free skip the line. We are only 4 likes away from that next freebie. And then of course, if you don't want to wait for 76 songs to get played today, if you want to catch the stream while it's hot, or if you just want to help support the label, remember we don't take any money from our artists, they keep 100% of their masters and royalties. You can skip the line, 1 for 10, 2 for 15. We got Cash App, we have credit, debit, PayPal, Apple Pay. All the info's in the comments, in the description. And let me go check for those skips. And then we're going to keep this moving. All right. Okay, guys. Give me a second here. Just gonna set something up quickly. It's everyone's favorite part of the stream. Charlie, looking forward to it, man. Love your music. I need to get you up on the channel already. Young K, YK, welcome in. Alright guys, so I'm going to take a quick intermission to run to the bathroom, but we're going to do everyone's favorite part of the stream, the duck race. So all of your names are listed. We're going to put a minute on the clock. Fucking ads. Duck race. Whack. Alright guys, whoever's duck finishes in first place is going to get played next. Not waiting for any skips, anything like that. They're getting played next. All right, who won? Jonathan Slaughter. Quack. Jonathan, congrats. Your duck was the fastest. You're getting played next. And then we got a couple from Kingston Hughes. And then skips are wide open after that, guys. Alright, Jonathan Slaughter. His duck was the fastest. Give him some honest feedback, some constructive criticism.
In the silence of the night, when the world seems cold, thoughts of giving in can feel so bold. You wonder how they see you, or if you'll be missed. But the real question lingers, is life a hit or a miss? So if you end your life, some will think that's alright, but they don't walk your path, they don't see your fight. Oh, you take flight into the sky, they won't believe in the truth when you fly high. You see, it doesn't matter what you choose to do, there will always be a judge whispering right at you. In a world that's quick to judge, where the dark lies in wait, your choices haunt the night and they seal your fate. But when your path is right, oh, you'll see your light, burning like a beacon, guiding you through the night. Forget the shadows lurking, they're just ghosts of your past. Step into the future, leave behind the cast. Oh, you take flight into the sky, they won't believe in the truth when you fly high. You see, it doesn't matter what you choose to do, there will always be a judge whispering right at you.
Let them cast their stones, let them shout their doubts. You're a fighter in this life, rising up from the bouts. With every bruise you carry, a story etched in skin. You'll find yourself reborn in the heartache you've been in. You'll find your strength grow.
Alright guys, looks like Jonathan's duck was the fastest for a reason. I don't have any fucking notes for this guy whatsoever. Jonathan, if you are here, congrats, welcome to 31 Records. It's a pending yes. I need you to change this artwork. I need something that looks a little bit better than this. If you have a visual, if you have a music video for this, that would be amazing. I would love to have this song on my channel. I would love to promote it. But let's just get a far better visual. Good stuff. Charlie, I was very surprised to see you point out AI. This has been coming up on almost every stream now, guys. So I want to hear in the chat who's for AI, who's against AI, and why. Some of you guys are just like Charlie, like you're like the old guys on Facebook, like, oh, this is an AI post, like, so. The way I see it, it's another tool, right? AI in songwriting is not going to help you with marketing at the end of the day. It reminds me of like the 80s when everything went digital and people were like, you're not using real instruments, it's fake, it's not real. Like, it's a fucking tool to write the music. At the end of the day, if we enjoy the music, doesn't really matter how it got there, it's the final product, right? So I'm on the side of being for AI, especially if it helps musicians get shit done quicker, which is a lot of the case. But you can have tons of AI fucking music at the end of the day, but if you can't market it and can't turn it into a career, did it matter if it was AI, right? You know, there's the argument of AI takes away jobs. Again, that's more marketing, right, for an artist specifically, maybe producers or engineers and stuff like that. But yeah, like, I don't really see the big deal. AI takes away from the creative mind, not necessarily. Because guys, we've been using AI, it just not labeled as AI for forever at this point, right? Like think about GarageBand's fucking drum feature where it can create drums and you can move it to whether the drums are simple or more complicated or louder or softer, whatever the case is. Like, what's the fucking difference between that and this? And that's cool, Charlie, and you're not gonna do it, and then there's nothing wrong with that. But I don't think it's anything to knock. Like, it's just another tool at this point, guys. If you use AI, you're just disrespecting the craft of music. So tell me the difference between AI now and hip hop in the 80s and everything being on drum machines, right? They didn't hire a fucking drummer. They fucking plucked away on the drum machine, right? And that led to a huge boom in the genre over the next couple of decades. Was that disrespecting the craft? So Jonathan, oh look, so Jonathan's here. Jonathan, was any of this AI other than the mastering? And even AI mastering, like, there's been mastering preset websites for fucking 15 years now. Hour 808's very good way to describe it. Death BSF, you're not Avenged Sevenfold. So look at that. None of this was AI, but you assumed it was for how good it was. Pro Tools made Britney sound like she can sing. That's a good one. But that's a perfect example, right? Britney versus Christina. Christina, by far the best fucking singer, without a doubt, no question. Britney's marketing was better, right? Can even argue some of it that Britney's songwriting might have been a little bit better. That's a huge argument to make. Don't tell my wife. She's a huge Christina fan. So Jonathan, it's a pending yes, man. I would love to promote this song. It's really fucking great. Love the message. Love the mix. I just want a better visual. I think we can do a whole lot better if it's just going to be cover art that goes up on my channel. You know what I mean? But congratulations, man. First approval of the day, finally. It only took us 85 submissions and a couple of hours. I love when people get approved. We approved a great artist yesterday. We approved a few this week, actually. But I hate when we go a stream and not approving anyone. That shit sucks. Wanna help you guys out. Alright, so if you don't see your name up on the screen, please be sure to check in. It's in the chat, in the description. Everything that you need to check in is right there. Don't forget to like this video. Every 10 likes we give out a free skip the line. We are 4 likes away from that next free skip. And then, of course, if you don't want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label, remember our artists keep 100% of their masters and royalties. That means we don't take any money from the artist. We take the funding from the stream to promote them up on our channels. They keep all the money that's earned off the streams, off the views, and all, of course, all the fans that are made are all theirs as well. So if we like what we're doing, or if you just don't want to wait for 86 songs to get played, we do have skip lines available, 1 for 10, 2 for 15, credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal, all the info. All the info's in the comments and the description. Joshua, you said you're no musically inclined person. Are you talking to me? That is the most disrespectful thing I have ever heard. Calling me not musically inclined. Whew. That's a stretch. I hope you're not talking to me. Alright, so we got a couple from Kingston Hughes. Kingston paid for skip the line, so Kingston gets to give out a free skip the line. Guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. Help him out. Be kind, be respectful. Use your musical vocabulary. If you feel like there could be something better about the song, objectively tell me what it is. Don't just say, hey, it's trash. Tell me why.
Yeah. Straight out the O. 735438. Let's go. I'm going 3 times crazy as soon as it was in a foreign inside of my hood. Got off the phone, my baby, she said it. I talk a little different when I'm by the wood. Well, what can I say when I'm home? I'm feeling unstoppable, wishing you would. I keep at least 2 in my pocket and 1 in the passenger, riding around like I'm shook. Icebreaker challenge on top of the necklace, mint that loot impressive. Wearing all brown, looking like checks mix, different varieties, permanent impressive. You can see how the chains of gang is never just one, it's always collective. Please call, I don't do much texting, especially brother if you're not in my section. So many veteran 304s from school been praying I peak, rubbing they crystals, shouting and wishing, hoping I lose my beef. I ain't gonna mention the name, but every time that I see them on East 14th, I don't even feel bad, cause I know that they failed at life trying to get like me. I went from rags to riches, I only talk to established members. Came from the block but surpassed the prison and got rid of all of my bad intentions. If anybody saying anything unwell, I'll take it as a grain, it'll never mean truth. Never let it settle in. Huey P, the careless veteran, telling them how to live proof. K Hughes, I'm the liaison. Spread love to my dogs like Faison. Mean and sweet when I pull up with the shades on. Color Akon, all black like Draymond. Gotta keep it low-key, can't smoke me. From the land of the oak tree, stars to promote peace. Blue flames when I spit, got a young boy feeling like an OG. Huey slash, I'm going 3 times crazy as soon as it was in a foreign inside of my hood. Got off the phone, my baby, she said it. I talk a little different when I'm by the wood. Well, what can I say when I'm home? I'm feeling unstoppable, wishing you would. I keep at least 2 in my pocket and 1 in the passenger, riding around like I'm shook. I'm going 3 times crazy as soon as it was in a foreign inside of my hood. Got off the phone, my baby, she said it. I talk a little different when I'm by the wood. Well, what can I say when I'm home? I'm feeling unstoppable, wishing you would. I keep at least 2 in my pocket and 1 in the passenger, riding around like I'm shook. I've been a man of my city. Don't try to get frantic with me. I shoot at imposters and the ditties. Damn. Could never consider me average. They debate my place and status. I got the range that aid the masses. Whoa, call and collect. Better be by the check, or I'm a threat. Gotta get my percent. If I'm solo dolo, then I gotta keep the rocket. 22 hold like 10, so I can't miss. Got too much offense. I'm going 3 times crazy. Me and my lady looking like Martin and Gina. Black Mercedes riding around with a Glock, the 30 subpoena to my waist. To save my life, I'll take the case. This rap so easy to embrace. Don't worry, I'm easy when I slay you, cause it get crazy in the O. So now they pay me just to show. Can't be fugazi and have hopes to be related to the GOAT. Drive like the president, heaven sent. God gave me good etiquette. Take a look at my resume and tell me who the best again. Damn. Straight out the O. You know it. Murder.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. Kingston Hughes, 3 times crazy. Got a lot of feedback for you, Kingston. Alright guys, we got a bunch of new people in, so if you don't see your name up on the screen, you haven't checked in yet. Go ahead and check in. It's in the chat, pinned to the comments, in the description, anywhere you see check in, fill out the form, your name will automatically pop up on the screen. Don't forget to like the video. Every 10 likes we give out a free skip the line. We are 3 likes away from that next free skip. So you who came in at number 88, Baby Squirrel, you can get played next, because we're going to randomly select who gets that next free skip the line. I see a bunch of new people just joined, so 3 of you, don't forget to like the video. And then of course, if you don't want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label the way Kingston Hughes just did, you can go ahead and pay for a skip and get your stuff played immediately. Kingston has 1 more, and then skip lines are wide open, so you guys can get played in 2 songs. Paid skips always go ahead of the free skips. Remember, our artists keep 100% of their masters' royalties. We don't take any money from the artists whatsoever. So this is how we raise funds to promote them. So if you like what we're doing, if you want to support, if you just don't want to wait in line, if you want to grab the stream while it's hot, got 30-something people in here right now. Go ahead and skip the line. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All right, Kingston. So as this beat was rolling through, actually let's start with visuals. Music video was good, but there's a lot of spots where the lighting is really bad, and it doesn't really look like it's intentional. But there was a whole like shot where I couldn't see a fucking single thing here, right here. Just like really bad lighting there. Early on, bad lighting, you know what I mean? So that's kind of my only gripe with the visual. Everything else looks really great. A lot of cool shots, switched it up, switched up the clips. Really fucking good. Love this shot of you driving in the car and then the fast forward. Fucking a lot of great stuff, but there are some spots where the lighting was really poor. So that's something that I would address. Charlie, thank you so much for checking in, and welcome back, Charlie. Throughout the song, as the beat was playing, I was like, oh man, I hope he does something with this beat to play around with it. I was hoping that you were gonna at least just drop that vocal behind you, like an octave or something. At the end of the track, you just slowed the whole thing down. I thought it was brilliant, but I thought it was the perfect opportunity to come back into the chorus at that normal tempo, right? Like that ending was very much like your bridge, and then come back to the hook. I thought would have been the real answer here, and then this would have felt a little bit more complete. Now, here's the disappointing thing, Kingston. This would have gotten approved minus your lyrics about having guns and shooting people. Guys, I can't promote violence. It's not something that I want to encourage ever. I got 3 little boys. I try to keep things a little more commercial friendly here, a little bit more on the positive side. So Kingston, the good thing is that you have another song that you submitted. I can't fucking wait to listen to it. I hope that it's a little bit cleaner, because it was literally just a couple of lyrics in this one. Other than that, it would have been fucking great. It's a little frustrating, guys, but you know, I stand firm on that. I've been doing that for years. I'm never gonna really try to promote violence or any sort of, you know, harsh negativity or anything like that. So Kingston, I look forward to hearing the next one, man. Thank you so much. It's really like it would have been approved just minus a few lyrics. So off to a really good start. Let's see what else we got next. Let's see. Guys, we are 3 likes away from that next free skip the line. Alright, after Kingston, skip the lines are wide open right now, guys. So you can get your stuff played right after this song. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Cash App. I'm sorry, not Cash App. Credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat in the description. I would have taken cursing over talking about having guns. You know what I mean? Cursing is totally fine. But yeah, I mean, we got another one. Hopefully this one is the one. Who skipped you? Nobody skipped you. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't... Where is there a Joshua Murphy? Have you even checked in at all, dude? Don't even see your name on the list a little bit. Is this you? Storm Torch? You took the name of 2 superheroes and made it your own? So we are here. You are down here. Who skipped you? Charlie paid for a skip. I'll go check that in a second. Let's get into Kingston's other one. Hopefully this gets approved because Kingston's fucking dope, dude. Kingston, you got some good stuff on your hands.
I'm calling out plays, they say that they running the game, or call me the coach. Stepping how I'm representing and earning my penance and keeping my foot on their throat, okay. All of my business remote, but I'm dropping location on top of the post. Everything I ever wanted don't seem too foreign, cause I'm on the top of the ropes. I'm having them, 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 oh, having them, 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 oh. Don't even try to compare me. I'm going up because somebody dared, I couldn't. I already wasted my time and energy doing considerable things I shouldn't. I walk in the room and they know me. And standing on business, you can't even get your foot in. So I can relax cause I got a bag to give for those who said I wouldn't. I can just sit and pretend like it when times when I wasn't stuck on my way. I had to focus and get right. Now my time is centered on getting me paid. Having the things you've been wanting can come with a price. You do what it takes. Had to let go of my enemies, drift from my inner peace. Now I've been having my way. Having it all is hard. What be the cost of it all? Do it be worth all the scars? Can you keep who you are? But trust me, I'm having a ball. I'm calling on plays, they say that they running the game, or call me the coach. Stepping how I'm representing and earning my penance and keeping my foot on their throat, okay. All of my business remote, but I'm dropping location on top of the post. Everything I ever wanted don't seem too foreign, cause I'm on the top of the ropes. I'm having them, 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 oh, having them, 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 oh.
Kingston, I think that was a step back overall, dude. The vocals, like, they sound very overprocessed and everything's in that tone. You kind of had that lull after the first hook. It feels a little bit more redundant. This feels like a deep cut on a project. It's definitely not a lead single. Kind of a night and day difference between the last one. The last one was just so much stronger overall. She brought a lot more dynamics and a lot more, you know, just a lot of more interesting things going on. This one was very much stayed in its lane, didn't really get out of it. feels a little bit more, you know, incomplete, lacks the depth that the last one had. Yeah, I would cut back on the heavy processed vocals, because kind of just like that tone is just there throughout the whole thing, and it's not necessarily like a sweet spot, I feel. But here's the thing, Kingston, man, I really like you as an artist. Let's just find that right fucking song. Like, seriously, man. Feel free to submit as many as you like, because it's just a situation now of right artist, right sound. Just find the right fucking song, man. Tasha, I'm not giving BOS another skip. You already paid for his skip. The free skip goes to someone else. You keep asking throughout the stream. Apologize for not addressing it earlier, but you paid for his skip. The whole point was to give a free skip to someone who gave helpful feedback, not just give him another one. Your government is literally in your name, dude. It's your name on Joshua Murphy 5012. It's right there. You change your fucking thing. Kingston, what I'm looking for is a big fucking commercial friendly hit. You have it. You were so close on the last one, man. Give me something else like that one, just minus the guns, and you're approved without a doubt, dude. Alright, so we got next one up from Charlie. And guys, Charlie paid to skip the line, so he's going to give out a free skip the line. Same thing for you, Kingston. Let me know who gets your free skip the line. Charlie's a long time viewer. He's been on the stream for years at this point. He's got it unreleased. He wants to know if we should release it. Guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. Help Charlie out. Charlie, that ending was a cop-out. You can do much better than just a fade. Guys, give me some honest feedback, some constructive criticism on this unreleased track from Charlie. Charlie's been around the stream for years now at this point. Appreciate you being back, dude. The vocals need to be so much louder, Charlie, and that snare could go down just a little bit overall, but in the beginning I couldn't even understand the vocals whatsoever, and then it kind of kicked into a groove where I was able to hear it a little bit better. From what I hear from the vocals, they feel really overprocessed. Like, lay back on the compression. You have a great voice, let it fucking breathe, because it's so like stiff. I think other than that, you know, it's a cool Girls Like Boys-ish track, you know. It definitely feels like it has catchy elements in it, but the mix overall needs to be just developed a whole lot better. It kind of needs to be flipped upside down, I would say. Good structure, you know, some catchy pop in there. Yeah, I definitely feel like that outro, you can come up with something better overall. Definitely got to work on that vocal mix, dude. Definitely got to pull back that compression and let your voice breathe, you know, let it have the space that it needs. It's so focused in. Alright, looks like Kingston's shooting his shot. He's going for the third one. Hopefully this is the one, man. I really appreciate your support, Kingston. And guys, after Kingston, skip lines are wide open, so you can get your stuff played right after this song. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. We got credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat, in the description. Charlie, let me know who gets that free skip the line from you. Yep, I agree, guys. It's definitely a good track. It's really catchy chorus, but definitely needs to get mixed. Yanko's back. Yanko messaged me till he was blue in the face about how I'm a scam, but here you are. What you doing here, man? Get out of here. Alright, we got Kingston Hughes going for his third one. Jinx/Crash Out. Is this 2 songs, or is this like a mix of songs? Alright, Kingston, let me know who gets to skip the lines from your last one. Charlie, you as well. You guys paid for skip the lines, you get to give out a freebie. Guys, Kingston, it was really close. It's really close, so hopefully this is the one. But give me some honest feedback, some constructive criticism. Be kind, be respectful, be helpful. Let me know what's great about this song, or let me know what needs improvement.
What do you want from me? I don't wanna jinx our love. What do you want from me? Cause as of lately you've been keeping me company. What do you want from me? I don't wanna jinx our love. I don't wanna jinx our love. I don't wanna jinx our love. I don't wanna think of it. I've been praying but I still ain't got no answers. Can you be transparent for a minute and have manners? Help me clear my conscience instead of go up in tantrums. I wanna see a star, but lately you just a lantern. How can I be your vitals and ivy? No caller ID, you scamming me likely. I invested in my time to see what the hype be. I was prepared to take it over, that ain't likely. What do you want from me? I don't wanna jinx our love. I don't wanna jinx our love. I don't wanna jinx our love. What do you want from me? I don't wanna jinx our love. I don't wanna jinx our love. I don't wanna jinx Shout out David. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just almost crashed the whip, ayy. Crashed the whip, whoa. Crashed the whip. I just almost crashed the whip, whoa. Crashed the whip, ayy. Crashed the whip, yeah. Switching lanes left and right, I'm hazardous. Crashing out on the 580, your whip looking mastiff. Watch me roll through the project, sliding in a Batmobile. I'm so relentless in the spider, you can call me Atticus, whoa. Rushing through your spot, driving like a paramedic, yeah. Can't see through the pop in this tiny 911, yeah. Drive it like a bomb or as if I caught the plethora. Yeah, whole team having them, we been racing like PW. Yeah, piping hot like nitrous, loud piping, engine bubbling. Whoa, scraping with twin turbos, tires screeching while they tumbling. Shout out David, yeah.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. We hit 100 submissions today with 51 likes. Alright, 51, we got to give out a free skip the line. Kingston, sorry to say it, man. This is also a step back from that first one. I thought it, so many people have said it, very Drake inspired. I think Jinx kind of fell flat. I think it was a little repetitive. I think your singing voice sounds a little over processed, like Havenham also did. It wasn't blowing me away, and then Jinx, you know, how do I say this? Like, it could have been developed more, and then you kind of did the switch up into Crash Out and like it kind of just felt thrown together. And hey, it happens, man. Not every song's gonna be a hit. Not everyone is gonna blow everyone away. 59% yes in the poll right now. You know, that's not an overwhelming, you know, resounding hell yeah, we should do this. Kingston, I want something more like that first one that you had. There was so much dynamics and so much energy. This is like, I wouldn't even expect this to be the same artist, and that's cool. That's, you know, that's exactly what Drake has done for forever, and it's what plenty of artists do. But the strength in the first one is so much stronger than the strengths in the next two, if that makes sense, man. But yeah, with your vocals, man, if you're gonna sing, take some vocal lessons and not rely on the auto tune and the processing, because it sounds a little robotic in spots. And throw a little reverb on the singing voice as well. It's very, very dry. Hold up, Puerto Rico's in the house. Did you guys know that I'm Puerto Rican? New Rican, actually. Alright, and Brittany, we got your skips. Thank you so much, Brittany. Brittany Ray Lynn paid for 2 skips. Kingston, I would say, like, if you really feel like you got something strong in your back pocket, something that's close to that first one, please bring it to the table. If not, thank you so much for your support. You know where you could come back when you do have that one that I'm looking for. You know exactly what I'm looking for at this point. Hollis Rock, we also got your skip the line. Kingston, either way, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for paying for the skips. Really appreciate you being here. Hopefully you made a few fans or made a few dollars. Charlie, Brent, you just paid for skips, so you don't have to give them to her. Oh God. Where are we at? Alright, we got 31 people in right now. Alright guys, so if you don't see your name up on the screen, don't forget to check in. We got a couple of skips, but then your song can get played. If you want to skip the line, it's only $10. Cash App, it's not Cash App. Credit, debit, Apple Pay, and PayPal. All the info is in the chat, in the description. And then let me give out that next free skip the line actually, because we hit 50 likes. We're at 51 now. So free skips are up to Rollins. So 23 to 102. And the next free skip is going out to number 53. Remember, paid skips always go ahead of the free skips. Miss Melodies, welcome back. Miss Melodies, you got a free skip the line. Alright, so on the paid skips, we got Hollis, Brittany. And then on the freebies, we got Chaos, Nomad, Rollins, and Miss Melodies. Good, yeah. Drop a comment with your city. How do you check in? It's at the pin to the chat. It's in the comments. It's in the description. Anywhere that you see check in. Alright guys, we got Hollis Rock up next. Hollis, you paid for a skip the line. You get to give out a free skip the line to whoever you felt was the most helpful in your feedback.
Did you know that nearly half of US TV...
Man, check it out. Look, we really gotta get ourselves together, nigga. We finna do this tour, right? So we gonna do New York first. We gonna hit over to St. Louis, and then we gonna head out to Cali and round off that tour out there on the West Coast, man. I'm gonna need you focused, kid.
You know I'm always focused. I'm always in pocket and ready to get that bag. But what I wanted to tell you about was, man, the shorty that I met, man, she is nice. I think she really might be the one for me.
Bro, this ain't the time to be talking about no pussy, bro. We trying to go out and get this money.
Well, see, there you go again with that pussy stuff. I ain't talking about the sex, bro. I'm talking about how she is. Like, she really down for me. Like, she really the one for me. And I don't even care about what you about to say. I don't care about none of that, long as me and her together.
Bro, tell that shit to Oprah, man.
I don't care, baby, as long as we together. Listen. Let's go somewhere with nice palm trees, a nice calm breeze, and nice blue seas. I don't care as long as we're together. You make the weight of the world feel light as a feather. When I'm with you, I'm down for whatever. I'm a good man, but you make me better. Come on, baby girl, let's count this cheddar. She wanna spend a meal, then shit, I'ma let her. Woo. I don't care as long as we're together, like. Okay, it'll be groovy. Let's make a movie. Melanated love, we can sell that shit to Tubi. Reason why I love you, cause your loving so choosy. Love so strong that it make a nigga woozy. I never been the goofy, you never been the groupie. Always kept it real, know what that mean to me? Mean you realer than most, and you ain't got a campaign, cause you got my vote. We're together like. I don't care as long as we're together. I'm not a youngin', I'm a real ass game. If you didn't know, that's a grown ass man. Tight look you in your eye for I hold your hand. Universe brought us together, it's God's plan. Ring on your finger, on the beach, on the sand. Played my last game, now here I stand. Change your last name, now that's my plan. Call you my wife, you call me husband. Sus against the world, you already know. I don't care as long as we're together, like. I don't care as long as we're together. Grown ass man music.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. Shout out to Too Deep Inc., Young K, Arhennis, DJ, Baby Squirrel, Faith Noel, NLCJ. Thank you all so much for joining and checking in. Don't forget to like the video. 7 likes away from giving out another free song. Another free Skip the Line. Hollis Rock. You remind me a lot of Biggie. A lot of Biggie flows, Biggie tone. Like when you hit that low note, you sound almost exactly like him. And I'm assuming Hollis is Hollis, Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. I was born in Queens, though. Fun facts for you guys. Not that any of that shit matters, but I recognize it. Are you from New York? Are you from Queens? Is that where the Hollis comes from? The intro, just cut that shit, man. That shit never adds any sort of depth or layers, or it's just like, if you guys all look at your YouTube studio, there's a stat called retention. It shows you, you know, how long people are sticking through your videos. I would imagine with that intro, there's a huge dip. People don't want to watch 45 seconds of bullshit, and you're not giving your song the opportunity, right? Because they've already made up their mind that they don't care to move forward in the video, therefore the song doesn't get played. So seriously, Hollis, go look at the retention. I guarantee you there's a big dip in the beginning of the song. The video itself, the frame rate is off. So it's everything shot in 30. It should be in 24 FPS. That's frames per second. That gives you that more cinematic look. This kind of is just, you know, what your phone would look like on a regular video for 30 frames per second. So that's another thing that I would fix. You know, it's nothing bad, but also nothing great. You know, just short verses, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. You know, really lacks depth beyond that. You got a good voice, you got some good lyrics in there. I don't see the strength overall. I don't think the hook is particularly gravitating. I think like there could just been a whole lot more to it. It kind of still feels like a demo to me, where we could get a lot more creative or interesting or switching up flows, you know. But off to, you know, a decent start, I would say. Hollis, I never like to write off an artist. I just want to find that song that I truly believe in. So if you feel like you have something that's a little bit stronger, something that doesn't have this silly ass intro. Your last name's Hollis. I was like, cool. But I definitely feel like it's just another situation of like, all right, you know, solid artist. Let's see what you're capable of. I can't, you know, judge you entirely off of one song, but I don't think this is particularly strong overall. I don't think this is like a big lead single. Alright guys, so we got 2 from Brittany coming up. Skip the lines are open, 1 for 10, 2 for 15. If you don't want to wait for 100 songs to get played today, you can go ahead and skip that line. Alright, Hollis, hopefully we hear another from you, man. Brittany Raylan, also Hollis, let me know who gets that free skip the line from you.
Guard up, head down, had a hard time letting you in. You held me closer when I told you I was no good at loving. Broken hearted before you came and showed me heaven. One day I'll be healed, I promise. God's working on it. I'm so sorry that I'm not as good as you. The way you love, I can't touch the way you do. You don't deserve the that I used to run away. But then blue eyes that you think are green, they make me say, I've never had somebody that has stuck by me when things got rough. Maybe that's why this head of mine has grown too tough. I'm so sorry that I'm not as good as you. The way you love, I can't touch the way you do. You don't deserve the broken version of me. I don't say it enough, but you saved me.
Alright guys, Too Deep. I moved you on up from that skip from Hollis. Thank you, Hollis. Charlie, let me know who got yours. Brittany, I stopped this one short because I have plenty of feedback for you, but I'm not going to approve it. So you have another one, so I'm eager to get into that one. Mixed very well. Lyrically strong. Vocals are amazing. You really can belt it. But it's slow. It's a little, you know, you got to keep up with it. I don't want to say boring, but like, you know, I feel like this is like, if you're in that mood for some slow acoustic, sure, right? It'll have its place on an album. Is this the big single? Is this the one that you put in front of everyone? No, this is, you know, this is the one that if they like that single, they come through and they have this one on the project. Big, you know, early Taylor influence, which is, you know, totally cool by me. Hopefully the next one that you gave me is just that big hit, right? That's what I'm looking for. This one just feels like a deeper cut, but really no major notes on it. You know, every song has its purpose, right? And like, this is fine for what it is, just not exactly what I'm looking for. So let's see what the next one is. And guys, Skip the Lines are wide open right now, so after this song you can get played. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. We got a credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat, in the description. Catch the chat while it's hot. All these people here can give you some honest feedback, some constructive criticism. Use that smile. We got a music video. Hopefully this is the one.
Say a lot about how the first love you feel never fades. I can talk about how much it hurts to get in your own way. I can tell you stories of being the only friend who gave it my all. And I can tell you how it feels to be lost. God gave you a smile so you can smile through it. And you'll be here for a while, so you might as well just get used to it. When you feel like everything is crashing down, know that God gave us love, and that is enough to use that smile. God gave you a smile so you can smile through it. And you'll be here for a while, so you might as well just get used to it. When you feel like everything is crashing down, know that God gives us love, and that is enough to use that smile. I know some things about not having a place to call home, 'cause everywhere I've ever been, I've always felt alone. I can go on and on about the way life throws you down, but here I am telling you to turn that frown upside down. 'Cause God gave you a smile so you can smile through it. You'll be here for a while, so you might as well just get used to it. When you feel like everything is crashing down, know that God gives us love, and that is enough to use that smile. God gave you a smile so you can smile through it. And you'll be here for a while, so you might as well just get used to it. When you feel like everything is crashing down, know that God gives us love, and that is enough to use that smile.
Alright guys, help Brittany out. Give her some feedback, some constructive criticism here. Trippy Goldberg, you're looking to hire curators? Here I am, curating. The long, hard way. Charlie, I completely agree. That's my first note, man. That chorus could have been bigger. Like, doing it with the staccato notes, great for the first time. I would have loved some like more strumming on the guitars, less of the accent, and then yeah, like by that last chorus, just really belting the notes, I think would have been great. Like that chorus was the perfect opportunity to progress each time you came around to it, and you just did the same thing. In terms of the visuals, a lot of the lighting was really funky. A lot of choices that I wouldn't have made in terms of the shots. It still, you know, comes off as professional, but not necessarily just the best overall. This like wants to be the song that I'm looking for. It's very, very close. I think you have an amazing voice, Brittany. I think just give me that big pop hit that you have in your back pocket. This is definitely closer than the last one. You're up the alley, but like, yeah, I think you could have worked this chorus a whole lot better to get it to where it needs to be to really stand out. But Brittany, this is very much a case of love the artist, love your voice. Let's just find the right song. You know, the way we structure things at 31 Records, I can't just grab up an artist and take your entire discography and promote you, because I don't earn anything off of it. My artists keep 100%. So what I want to do is find that one song that I truly believe in and take our funding into promoting that for you and helping you grow. But definitely off to a good start, Brittany. Give me another. Just like, I feel like with you, you're the type of artist that I can just do this all day with. Just find the right song. That's really what it is. You are the right artist. Just gotta find the right song. Brittany, I'm glad we're on the same page. Alright guys, so Skip the Lines are wide open right now, or at least until I check for them. If you guys want to get your song played right now, no waiting whatsoever, you can go ahead and skip the line. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat, in the description. You go take a peek. How am I supposed to accept cash, Trippy? You're gonna send it to me through the chat? Alright. Hire me to be a song reviewer. Just go do your own fucking stream, dude. Huh? You're in New York, that's awesome. I'm from New York. Alright, so I think Brittany's about to do another one. The guys, skip the lines are wide open if you want to. You were the second submission. You were waiting a minute. Yeah, man. Just kind of how it goes. We give out free skip the lines. People pay to skip the line, so you know you're gonna end up getting moved down. Feel free to let me know if you guys have any questions about myself. I'm Joe. I'm the owner of 31 Records, about 31. Our artists keep 100% of their masters' royalties. Alright, Brittany, I'll look out for your skip there. You just have to upgrade to the next tier. Charlie, looking forward to hearing that next mix, man. Alright, so Brittany's about to skip. So Brittany, you just go back to the Patreon and just upgrade to the next tier. So I think you're on 15, so you just have to upgrade to the 20 or 25 if you want to do 2 more. It's been a long stream. How long are we in? Let's see, we started oof. Oh god, 3 hours. 3 hours of this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna do last call here. Who's behind me? My dog is next to me. my laundry's behind me. Alright, we're gonna do last call, guys. Last call if you want to get your song played today, no matter what. You're gonna have to pay for a skip the line. I will end the stream after every paid skip is completed. Yeah, you can do PayPal through Patreon. So last call, guys. Last call if you want to make sure your stuff is getting played on this stream. Go ahead and skip the line. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat, in the description. Brittany, let me go check yours. What's wrong with Patreon? I feel like I've never heard someone say they didn't like it. I'm curious. Last call, guys. Last call. If you want to get your stuff played on this stream, gonna have to go ahead and skip the line. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Got a credit, debit, PayPal, Apple Pay. All the info's in the chat, in the descriptions. Brittany, hopefully you get approved on this next one. She's definitely got the skills. Last call, guys. Last call. Other artists could be played while we're waiting, but my ears have been listening to new songs for over 3 hours. So maybe give me a break. Alright, Brittany, you gave us another. Let's do it. Guys, if you want to get your stuff played right after Brittany, it's 1 for 10, 2 for 15.
Build a website you love with Wix, where your words
I can walk around like everything is wonderful. And maybe it is on paper, but Lord knows that I'm a fool. Mistakes I've thrown away and a whole lot going on. Some days I don't know how I ended up so strong. From the life I've lived and the things I've seen, sometimes this world can be so mean. I know there's hope and somehow a light. One day we'll all be alright. But truth is, it breaks my heart that me and my mama ain't closer. Truth is, I fall apart every time I gotta start over. Truth is, I pray so hard that God reveals His plan. 'Cause I have dreams to achieve. The drama in me thinks I can't. I can hang with the funnest crowd and fake a smile all night. When somebody asks how I am, I always tell a lie. 'Cause even though I know I'm blessed more than I deserve, I can't help but dwell on the hurt. From the life I've lived and the things I've seen, sometimes this world can be so mean. I know there's hope and somehow a light. One day we'll all be alright. But truth is, it breaks my heart that me and my mama ain't closer. And truth is, I fall apart every time I gotta start over. Truth is, I pray so hard that God reveals His plan. 'Cause I have dreams to achieve. Sometimes I think I can't. Truth is, it breaks my heart that me and my mama ain't closer. Truth is, I fall apart every time I gotta start over. Truth is, I pray so hard that God reveals His plan. 'Cause I have dreams to achieve, but most days I think that I can't.
Alright guys, give me your honest feedback and constructive criticism. And again, we're doing last call, so if you want to get your stuff played right now, Brittany was the last paid skip. You go ahead and skip the line. 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal, all the info's in the chat in the description. Brittany, this song sounds like the acoustic version of the song that I'm looking for. Like, I think, yeah, vocally, lyrically, melodically, you had all the elements there. Just the production behind it, I would have loved more Taylor Swift Red, more, you know, more trouble, less teardrops on my guitar. You know what I mean? Like, I think Especially in that pre-chorus, you had a really cool rhythm. The reverby, big chorusy vocals in the chorus, I thought that was really fucking cool, but I think it was held back by just like the plain simple acoustic guitar. Like, you know, there's a lot more stuff that could have been done creatively on the production side to really accentuate your vocals, and I kind of feel like that's sort of a theme right now. I'm not sure if you're writing your own stuff or if you got someone else doing all the guitars and everything else, but I think you could benefit from, you know, having more elements and different sounds and different tones, you know, to kind of match what you're doing on each song a little bit better, as opposed to having that, you know, kind of generic country sound behind you. Brittany, if you have an unreleased song, you can upload it to like Google Drive or Dropbox and then put the link there. Brittany, you're also like the type of artist that would be perfect to just work with. Like, I would love to produce a song with you, write something. You got all the raw goods. Kind of just seems like you need a producer. You need someone to kind of pinpoint some of these things that I've been mentioning to you. But either way, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the skips. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. I hope you made at least a few fans out of it. You got some great stuff on your hands. Sorry that I have to be so nitpicky. Alright guys, so we're doing last call here. Last call. If you want to get your stuff played right now, it's 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Cash App, credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. Also YouTube SuperChat. Totally use that. I always forget about that. Let me know in the chat. There you go. Made a fan out of Charlie. Let me know if any of you guys are going to skip the line so I don't end the stream on you. Brittany, are you doing one more? Okay, yeah, you can. KHGTV, can I explain how this works? You check in, you grab your spot in line, I listen to your music. If I like it, I'm going to sign you, I'm going to promote you. You're going to keep 100% of your masters and royalties. All the money that's made from the promotion, all the fans that are made are all yours. If you don't want to wait in line, you do have the option to skip the line. That's how we raise funds for the label, since we don't take money from the artists. And that's pretty much it. Brittany, if it makes things easier, since we're at the end of the stream, you can email me the song instead of uploading it. 31records@gmail.com, all spelled out. Yeah, so at this point, KHG TV, if you want to get your song played, I am wrapping up the stream. I've been live for over 3 hours now. You're going to have to go ahead and skip the line through Patreon or Apple Pay. Of course. Okay, Brittany, we'll do one more. Yeah, Brittany, I got you. I'm hanging here for you. Charlie, if you're here, you got a free skip. Hey, Charlie, use that skip on the next one, man. So I am wrapping up the stream on the freebies here. KD, you came very late to the stream, so I am wrapping it up and doing the last call here. So if you want to get stuff played right now, you're gonna have to skip the line. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal, or YouTube SuperChat are all available. Brittany, just looking out for your email. You can send as many songs. Yeah, I got you, Charlie. Probably live again on Saturday. Tomorrow, Thanksgiving. We're gonna do some Black Friday shopping too. Guys, anything that you submit right now, you're gonna have to pay for a skip to get played. I am wrapping up the stream. Just waiting on Brittany because she already said she's going to skip again. Oh man. Brittany, I just requested approval. Brittany, it looks like
that girl's got a real good heart and an open eye for the truth. Good luck getting over her if she gets a hold of you. That girl's stronger than the most. You don't know what she's been through. That girl, she's great, she's glowing. She's got a mind that's golden. That girl's got it all. She really came from nothing, turned herself into something. That girl is moving on. That girl is great, she's glowing. She's got a mind that's golden. Nothing she can't do. She really came from nothing, turned herself into something. Girl, this one's for you. Lost a few good friends, but still wants the best for them. She's never bitter, always covered in glitter, and she holds a peace within. That girl's got a comeback story, and she's full of confidence. That girl is great, she's glowing. She's got a mind that's golden. That girl's got it all. She really came from nothing, turned herself into something. That girl is moving on. That girl is great, she's glowing. She's got a mind that's golden. Nothing she can't do. She really came from nothing, turned herself into something. Girl, I'm proud of you. That girl's got a real good heart and an open eye for the truth. Good luck getting over her, 'cause she's got a hold on you. That girl is great, she's glowing. She's got her mind that's golden. That girl's got it all. She really came from nothing, turned herself into something. That girl is moving on. That girl is great, she's glowing. She's got a mind that's golden. Nothing she can't do. She really came from nothing, turned herself into something. Girl, I'm proud of you. That girl is great, she's glowing. She's got a mind that's golden. That girl's got it all. She really came from nothing, turned herself into something. That girl is moving on.
Alright guys, if you're still here with me, give me some honest feedback on Brittany Ray Lynn. I'm assuming the song's called That Girl, considering how many times you said it. Brittany, I think on this one, it's a tough situation because there's nothing that you're doing wrong, but you know, if you write 100 songs, only a handful of them are going to be amazing, a few of them will be great, everything will be good, some of them will be ass, right? Like, it feels like you have so much of the potential and a lot of the tools and a lot of the talent, but maybe a little bit more experience to, you know, bring it all together. I would imagine on a project of a bunch of these songs that a lot of that production is going to get very redundant. You're bringing a lot to the table, but it feels like behind you, not as strong, not really a good foundation overall. Actually, no, let me not say not overall. Like it's a good foundation, but it could just be a lot better. Like it feels like, especially on the last few, like there's just like one thing missing, right? Like on this one, you know, maybe it's that bridge, maybe it's that big belting part, maybe it's that catchier melody or something. This one just feels very tame, you know, from top to bottom. Really like the chorus. I love, like, you're really good at your melodies and switching up grooves and stuff like that. But yeah, I still don't think this is the one. I think we're close. And I think you definitely have it, whether you have it right now or if it's going to come to you, but you have it for sure, Brittany. For yourself, I don't know what you're doing in terms of management or marketing, but there's a huge fucking demo for this. It's not like, you know, I'm saying don't fucking make music or anything like that. There are plenty of people who would love stuff like this, and I hope you're marketing to them and you're getting to them. Just for me, I'm looking for that one that's going to really, you know, transcend that and get out of just that audience and reach over to other audiences as well. That big hit single. Everything you're giving me is kind of the rest of the tracks on the album. I want the hit single. I want the one that you're putting in front of everyone. I don't think it's that girl. But either way, I know you'll be back, and I look forward to it. I appreciate your support. Maybe I'll hit you up about some management or marketing or helping you out on that side of things. Feel free to let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to wrap up the stream here. So if you want to get played right now, last chance to get played. It's 1 for 10, 2 for 15. Cash App, not Cash App, credit, debit, Apple Pay, PayPal. All the info's in the chat, in the description. If you guys are still here and you're gonna skip, let me know so I don't end the stream on you. Official Young K, do you know how many times I get "You Won't Regret It"? I get it on every stream. If you feel that confident about it, it's only $10 to get it played right now. Alright, looks like we're all done here. Thank you guys so much for your time.